All righty, let's go ahead and get started here. All right. So go ahead and get started here. Now, I know the sector I'm normally in with the Thorpes, the Thorpe-verse, the other characters there, like Ruby and Ava and this chick named Lo are all doing their fun little, like, I guess, real-life meetup. And every now and then we could check in on that and see what's happening there. Meanwhile, though, a good part of the stream is definitely going to be about the Epstein files. You know, there are a lot of people, definitely more than a handful of people, who voted for Trump, thinking that he was going to do the thing he had often said, that he was going to release those files. And they've been playing with us. They've been toying with us. Are they going to release the files? Oh, the files are on the desk. Files are on the desk, they said. And then they had these idiots parade around with these binders. You know? Oh, okay. There we have it. There's the files. And look, and these people, they got them. These morons, they got them. All right, things are heating up. And then you had, what's her name? Talking about, it's on the desk, and I'm going over them right now. I'm going over them. I'm going to go over them after I go over the JFK and MLK. And what happens? Now they're saying there was never a list. There was never, ever a list. Dude, this is not just a complete 180. This is like, we're going to turn on the gas and just make them huff it. We're gonna sell them BS and we're going to watch them eat it. And dude. And you can, I don't know if you've been on X. I don't know if you've been on Twitter, but there's some accounts. There's some accounts that are like echoing what the DOJ said, saying, there was never blackmail material. The thing that Epstein did, it wasn't about blackmail for the Mossad, for Israel. It was never about that. That's weird. We were told otherwise for the longest time now. It's like, it was never blackmail. Okay. And then be like, there was never even a list. And there's accounts on X that are parroting that, repeating that. Accounts that are probably, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a lot of fake accounts that are probably connected with the CIA. A lot of fake accounts that are like bots and connected with the CIA, and they're just going to be using that to kind of try to like spread, try to convince people that there's never even a thing. Now, there are morons out there who will believe whatever it is they hear. But there are also those that are like bad actors and putting that forth on purpose. This is wild. This is wild to me. So the question is, why would Trump act like this? And before I get into it, let's just play it. Let's just play it.
Sure. Your memo and release yesterday on Jeffrey Epstein, it left some lingering mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for a American or foreign intelligence agency. The former labor secretary who was Miami U.S. Attorney Alex Acosta, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the night of the death?
Yeah, sure. If I
could I just interrupt for 1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Okay, that right there, that remark right there. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? As if like it's a dumb thing to question, as if it's a dumb thing to talk about. Like, he's flat out selling bullshit. He's flat out doing that. Mitchell. I mean, I could do shots. Yeah, I mean, we could do shots. That's fine. I'm up for that. So yeah, there is that. But yeah, I mean, that is what's happening here. Because for the longest time, it's been like this idea that he would release this stuff. Oh, and he talked about it too. Of course he did. I got this interview right here with where Trump was talking about it.
But a lot of big people went to that island. But fortunately, I was not one of them.
It's just very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to,
Probably will be.
you'll be.
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. But a lot of
Wow. Okay. But now it's like, oh, why are you guys still talking about the Epstein stuff? That's old news, guys. That's old news. Why are you still talking about it? Or why? What's wrong with you? Like, there's a Texas flood. We have wars popping off. Like why are you talking about this? Interesting. It kind of makes those comments in the past about Epstein kind of look a little bit different. Back in 2002, when Epstein was really just more of like a mysterious financial figure, Trump had something to say about him. He said, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Terrific guy." Trump told New York Magazine that year for a story headline, Jeffrey Epstein, he go on to say, Jeffrey Epstein, international money man of mystery. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do. A lot of them are on the younger side. So he knew that Epstein had this thing for younger girls, and even said he's a terrific guy. And then he's doing this like fake, like, I don't even know why you guys are asking about the Epstein files. Like, why would y'all be curious about that? I have no idea. What's wrong with you? And it's like, you know why. Like, and you playing this, you acting like this is like very suspicious. Why is Trump covering for Epstein? Why is he doing that? The easy answer, the hopeful answer, is that he has become corrupted by the deep state, by Israel or something, and now he's singing a different tune. The worst case scenario, I guess best case, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is that he went to that island. Not only did he go to the island, but he's in the videos. How many shots per dollar? We do $5. $5 shots. $5 shots. We'll do that. I can do that. It's a work day. It's a work day. Wait, how clean is this shot glass? Oh, you know what? The first shot will make it clean. So yeah, the shot glass is also dirty. So look at that. Look at that. Definitely money's worth there. All right, and we'll have the rest of this Mr. Black. It's a coffee liqueur. Yeah, I mean, I can't see it any other way. It has to be like one of those ways there. Yeah. Worst case scenario, like I said, Trump went to the island. He's on those tapes and all that. Best case scenario, he's just covering for him because the deep state got to him. But either way, what's happening here is they're playing games and covering for a PDF file who used that stuff to get dirt on people and blackmail material and all that. So it is very sick. Now, I mean, I want to watch this clip here.
The Department of Justice and the FBI says that pedophile Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide and that there is...
Which no one believes that either. I know you'd have to be an absolute moron to believe that.
...no client list. This is raising a lot of eyebrows. Let's just look back at what Pam Bondi had to say earlier in the year.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of
That's right, AG Bondi saying, oh, I got the list right here on my desk.
Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now.
It's sitting on your desk. You mean that list that doesn't exist? Is
Shake it, baby.
Do 2 shots, bro.
All right. I like that. I could do that. 2 shots. Shake it, baby. See. I knew. Talking about Trump. That's not really what my channel wants. I knew that kind of set this up. This one's the streams where I'm talking about something I want to talk about. I mean, this stuff, this bothers me, man. But I guess par for the course. What really this channel wants is to cover Ava and Ruby and their fun little meetup. Oh no, Mitchell, this is good. Hey, I like it. I like the engagement. Shot number 1.
To review, that's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So was that all a lie? I mean, she said she's reviewing those files with the MLK files and the JFK files. Like, why would you just make that up? So there's something in those files that was so bad they couldn't release. So they just said, oh, you know, this file's never even existed. I know recently Trump made a peace deal between Israel and Iran. Was that part of the deal? Was there some sort of deep conversations about some weird, dark stuff, right? But I listen, Israel, I know you got blackmail material on us. We're gonna squash that. We're gonna squash. You think they're just gonna get rid of that? There is something very sick going on here.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
Here is Caroline Levitt clarifying what Pam Bondi meant.
So the FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey
Epstein.
According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had?
Yeah. What happened to that list? What happened to that list, Princess? You got an answer for that? I hope you do. I hope you do.
On her desk.
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Oh, but what you don't know is what you said by list means a literal list, not files. So there you go. There were never any files. They're playing like a Ben Thorpe word game with this stuff. It is so bullshit. And Trump is in on it. And it's like, man, I have to imagine there's a lot of people who voted for Trump who are like, I don't understand this. Who feel like they were duped. Who feel like, what is this? What I'm seeing is that we're messed up no matter what, right? Like the level of corruption, the level of, anyway, it is sick. It is a sick system, you know?
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that.
Shake it,
but
baby.
Again,
Do 2 more shots. Is there a limit?
Oh, 2 more shots. Oh, we're gonna do Sky vodka, or not Sky. You just want to give you drunk. Okay. Oh, this is empty. Oh, wait. Hold on. It will be Sky vodka.
And when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars.
Alex, what's happened here? A lot of people are not buying this.
Yeah, nobody's buying it here in America. You have the left wing and the right wing yelling at Pam Bondi for some transparency. And sadly, we're not going to get it because I think that the people that are connected to the Jeffrey Epstein debacle are some high, powerful people that would cause
fake.
geopolitical conflict.
No fake shots here. I don't have a bottle that's sealed if we want to play that game. Wait, hold on, I might. Okay. So, this is vodka, but if you don't believe me, I understand it's not a sealed bottle. This is a sealed bottle, but it is margarita, watermelon. They're 14% alcohol. Dude, this is all liquor that my wife's girlfriend dropped off. When I say girlfriend, don't get excited. I was excited at first too. Hey man, if I could get another 2 chicks at the same time situation, you know what I'm saying? All right, moving on.
With other countries, and I think that's what it really comes down to. That it's now a matter of national security to keep this list private, and nobody on both sides agrees with that strategy. I mean, we all wanted transparency. Donald Trump campaigned on it, and now Pam Bondi is walking back what she said she was.
Absolutely walking back. That bitch. Mitchell, do you have any thoughts on this? I know it's nothing. I'll give you a bonus shot.
Going to do so.
I'll give you a bonus shot for that one, okay?
Telling you, even the most loyal Donald Trump supporters on social media are asking questions. Why are we not getting these answers when you said that they were going to give us?
Here's shot number 3. That's bonus shot. You're trying to get me drunk so fast. Ooh. All right. We already played that one. This is stuff I have related to it. Yeah, so do you guys have any thoughts? Mitchell, do you have any thoughts regarding the Epstein stuff with Trump? I mean, are you surprised? You know, for a while, people were like, some people were like, Trump didn't go to the island. The images of Trump being kind of like friendly and smitten with Epstein, that just might have been a thing, But like after this, it's kind of like, no, man, no, like there is something here. Mitchell, you weren't listening. Oh, well, I see why you're here. Well, okay. Do you have any thoughts about Epstein and Trump? I will start looking at the, I guess the Ava and Ruby meet up. Well, let's take a look at that here. All right, let's see what these characters are doing. Ava and Roobster.
Here we go. I got you. Oh, thank you. Oh, shakalaka.
Are we hitting that thing?
Hey, we're waiting for you to dance and rap for us. Let's go. Get ready, people.
Twerking. Already twerking. Already twerking. I don't know, D. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so the last thing I'll say before I do move on from the Epstein stuff is it's very shady. It's very corrupt. I think it really shows what Trump is here. I don't trust him. You know? Pretty sick in my eyes. Pretty sick. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to follow up on Ruby and Ava and see what's going on here with this meetup.
Target ain't fucking ready, bro.
That's right. It's not ready.
Stress riding. I can't tell. Wait, what did I just do with her lighter?
So they're meeting up, and what they're doing, they're going to Target.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of expected for women.
Have you ever seen a white girl twerk? Dude, I wish I had like a wider angle. Fucking
no, we needed to bring the fucking selfie stick.
Oh yeah,
well, if she wanted a wide angle, she would have to like start the camera like this in horizontal mode. Got scammed again with a two-party system. Yeah, for sure. That's the other thing. People thought the swamp would be drained. That's right? I mean, that dude Trump had that fired up speech before he. That's like one of his first videos when he come back for a second term. He's like, I'm gonna fire everybody, and he fired a lot of people. He put new people in, new people who talked the big game, right? Like the FBI director, he talked a big game about how he's gonna like bust things or whatever. The Epstein list, we're gonna go after Epstein, and now they're all saying the same shit. They're saying, "Oh, there's never even a list." Oh, Epstein, guess what? He actually did kill himself, which actually, wait. Let's talk about this, okay? The new Epstein footage is a disaster. Not just me saying that this guy, you know who this guy is. He's going to break down this video in a way that's like, it makes way too much sense. Ava got, she got a lot of viewers for sure. Absolutely. Oh, you got to go vertical mode to get the algorithm? Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Even when I walk around, sometimes I can't. My peak is like, honestly, one time my peak was like 64. That might have been a weird glitch. I was walking around, as I normally do on my walks, and I'm seeing it, and it said 64 viewers. I'm like, what are we talking about? I'm just walking around sweating in my neighborhood, and I'm okay. Where all these people come from? And then, of course, they like disappeared very quickly because of just a dude walking around. If I was a chick walking around, watch vertical mode porn. Well, I'm not allowed to watch porn anymore. The state of Texas is actually, they banned the other websites that I used to go to, like X Video, used to go there. Guess what? That's been hit too. It's gonna be hard out here, okay? I'm gonna have to draw my porn. I'm gonna have to hire an artist. Now I'm just gonna draw a stick figure with boobs, and I'm just gonna have to coom to that. Okay, that's how bad it is out here. All right. Anyway, new Epstein footage is a disaster. Let's check this out.
The 1 minute that's missing from Jeffrey Epstein's footage. We're talking about the mystery man that appears after lockdown. Who is it? We'll try to get into it because it's not mentioned in the 2023 OIG report. Now, just yesterday, we already talked about the DOJ.
Oh, yeah, get crack. If I was if I was a single white dude who was like constantly horny for chicks, I'd probably watch a lot of Ruby. But I'm not. I'm a married white dude who's horny for Japanese chicks, but I don't watch Ruby like that, you know? I'm like, you know? Now, if she was good crack for me, you might know what this is. If she was a gravure model, I'd watch her for sure.
FBI memo that was obtained by Axios saying that Epstein killed himself, that you guys should stop making conspiracy theories because Kash Patel and Dan Bongino would...
Kash Patel, that's right. That's right. Trust in an Indian. Trust in a fucking red dot. No. No, you do not trust those motherfuckers, dude. As Ben's new channel. Oh, yeah, someone did send me. That's right. Hurricane sent this to me. That's right. That's right. We got a new channel. Pugio Fede. I'm not sure that's how you say it. I don't really give a shit. I did reach out to Ben to do to interview him about fatherhood. Oh no, the request was, I would like to have a conversation, like a Joe Rogan, I'm smoking cigar style conversation about fatherhood with Ben. I plan on starting it nice. We'll go to choppy waters, probably. And I'm sure he's going to try to grill me about my dad. Good luck on that. I have a good dad, so.
Shake it, baby.
2 more shots. Last one, though. Just paying for all the content I watched over the years. I think it's done now.
Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you. Wait, you think the content's done now? Oh, man. Wait, am I going to die? Am I dying tonight? What do you know? What do you know, Mitchell? Am I dying tonight? Get cracked for me. Am I dying tonight? Anyway, well, I'll take the 2 shots plus the bonus shot, and let's listen to why this Epstein footage is a disaster.
Never lie to you. Even though previously they said, yeah, it's probably there's a cover-up. Now they're saying there definitely is no cover-up. And in fact, the FBI director, Kash Patel, went on Joe Rogan to tell everybody, you guys are crazy, and we're going to release the inside the jail cell footage proving it.
And you're going to get the video of the cell, and you're going to see for yourself. And we will never be able to convince everyone.
So
that's right, get back for me. I'm Mr. Deadman. I'm already dead. I cannot die. I'm already dead. All right? Here's what's going to happen. When I die, you're not going to even know, because I already have like years worth of recorded footage that will go and play as a premiere on YouTube. So you will not actually ever know when it is. When you find out that I'm dead, it will actually be a year later. Unless you're a member of the channel. If you're a member of the channel, you'll know immediately. That was a shameless plug right there. Kash Patel guy was hanging out with the MAGA e-girls. Yeah, for sure. This whole thing is a crazy dupe, dude. I feel like, honestly, I was duped. I thought Trump was going to be angry this time and drain the swamp. You know, he did some firing. We hired new people. Okay. We got the JFK files. We got the MLK files. Okay. The Epstein list was stalling on. You know, Pam Bondi was like, we got the files on my desk ready to release. And what did Trump fucking say today? What did he say? What did he say? Why are you guys asking about this? Are you guys still talking about Epstein? Why would you be talking about Epstein? Don't you know we got like a flood going on in Texas, you know? Like, so weird. Where's your priorities, you know? It's like, bro, we're talking about like the most gigantic scandal. Like, I cannot think of a more massive scandal than this. I think on rank of scandals, you have the Epstein files. Then you got maybe the Catholic Church protecting pedos. That's weird, man. If I was a Catholic, I couldn't be a Catholic because why is the church protecting the pedos? That's what they do. Until they put all of them against the wall. By the way, the wall, protecting myself here, the wall is actually a line for alligator Alcatraz. It's not what you think it is. I think all the pedo priests need to go to alligator Alcatraz for sure. They need to go there. Until that happens, like, just admit that the church is compromised and really you're worshiping a bunch of priests who protect pedos. Every time I salute the flag, I'm going to think, wow, America's ran by a president right now who protected a massive PDF file that was running a PDF circle and who might, it's going to be sick. It's disgusting, man. This is dark. This is so fucking dark. This is wild, man. Anyway, let me take those 2 shots plus the bonus. I'm going to get toasty here tonight with your help. And, yeah, man, we're just going to get into it. Anyway, let's play the rest of this.
Apparently, we're going to get footage of the cell, which is why when the DOJ dropped a 10-hour video during the time of Epstein's death, people understandably thought this was footage of his cell. Here's what this looks like. It's CCTV footage, but this is not actually Epstein's cell, nor is this door. This is footage of a common area. Epstein's door is way back over here in the corner.
So a lot of people have been duped about this, and I've seen the video, the meme of Hillary Clinton going into that door right there as if it was Hillary Clinton taking out Epstein, But really, his cell is way back there. Because remember, the camera that was looking at his cell was supposedly not working, was not recording anything. So they got this one. They got footage from this camera, but not the right camera. So you can't even really see what's happening.
You can't see it from this footage angle, but you'd understand.
And by the way, they're hoping that you're... the United States government, Donald Trump, is hoping that you are a moron and will think that the door right here, the door where the black dude is at, is the actual cell door. They're thinking that. Okay, they're thinking you would think that. But this camera right here, this camera, and this guy's going to lay it out for you, okay, is not looking at Jeffrey Epstein's cell. The other cameras aren't working. They're turned off or not recording, whatever bull crap they come up with, they came up with there. That would be the sweet angle. But unfortunately, we don't get that.
Of a common
humiliation ritual. It is. It is. It's Donald Trump pissing on our eggs and telling us it's hot sauce. Okay. Man, this is actually kind of a sad stream for me, okay? You know who I voted for. You take a vote for Kamala? Man. This is a sad day for me. So, bring on the shots, man. Bring them on. Come on, get cracked. Let's go wild tonight.
Area. Epstein's door is way back over here in the corner. You can't see it from this footage angle, but you'd understandably not know that because of the way Kash Patel made it sound. He made it sound like we're definitely dropping the real video. You're going to get outside a periscope view of Epstein's cell.
There's just no way that you could have run an op and had people go into that cell and not have any video of it and not have any...
There is a way. If the cameras are turned off, you dumb moron. The way his eyes are wide like that way, he's telling you a fucking lie. like every Indian I've ever seen in my life.
People come out and say, hey, yeah, I saw that guy. He shouldn't have been there, the guard or this guy. There's just no...
Oh, sweet. We got 5 gifted memberships from Get Crack For Me. Get Crack For Me, I swear. 10 more memberships, and I might actually smoke crack live on stream. Why should Ava and Ruby be the only junkies in the sector? I want to be a junkie, too. Hey, what? We're doing a shot for each member. That's right. I might have to space it out here, okay? I might have to space it out. I mean, here's the thing, Get Crack For Me. Even the ones at your store lie to you. You know that super ranch I go to during my walks? I'll go there. They lied to me. They lied to me. Last time I was there, they had this huge special. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. It's kind of embarrassing. What the story actually reveals is that I don't know how to read. But I'm just going to say the Indians lied to me. Shot number 2. Indians are dirty people. The American and the ones from India. Well, actually, hold on. Who's dirtier? Indians or Native American Indians? I mean, I already know. You know what? That's a poll. Let's make that a poll for like the 10 people watching. Like, it is low for viewers tonight. 7 people. Wow, this is like low, very low for me. It's like maybe because it's the topic or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's Ruby and Ava. I don't know. But let's do this here. Which is dirtier? Indians are Indians. Okay, feather or red dot? There you go. Which is dirtier? All right, let's play the rest of this.
Access points into places like
All right,
this.
shot number 2, I think.
If they had gotten into the cell, you would see it.
But we were told that the cameras were down.
Well, I don't know who said that.
But that was...
you guys said that. You guys said the cameras are down.
That was in the news.
Yeah, it was in the news. It's also in the OIG's actual report. Like, the government report admits that most of the cameras were not recording. Now, I'm going to show you which cameras were and were not reporting. I'm going to show you the exact angles of these cameras. But I want to draw your attention to one of the weirdest things in...
All right, I'm going to pace myself. Shot 4 and 5 are coming soon.
...all of this footage, which is just the fact that there's a minute of it missing. You're going to want to look at this time, and you'll see in about 3 seconds it will jump, and the framing will change.
Oh, yeah. That's a big jump right there.
Time, and you'll see in about 3 seconds it will jump, and the framing...
Like a whole minute is gone. You know, a lot can happen in a minute, man.
...will change. So there you can see there was a cut or some kind of edited footage, and it obviously begs...
A minute and 2 seconds, by the way. A lot can happen in a minute and 2 seconds. Okay? A lot of activity could be happening.
Question, why is there a minute missing from the FBI's, like, prove it tape? But also, what does this tape even prove? As I said, this is not Epstein's cell, nor is this his cell. We're going to show you what that actually looks like. Here's the framing we see. And now we're going to compare that to the official report, June 2023, of Epstein's cell. They lay out a structure of the jail cell and the jail itself. And here you can see it's a 2-leveled system. There's a lower tier, there's an upper tier, and Epstein was in the L tier, okay? Here is where the camera actually was that we're seeing. We're going to go ahead and go through this so you can see that's what it looks like. There's upper floor, lower floor. Epstein was located on the upper floor in what's called the L tier, okay, which is right here. You can see it even better from here. Here's Epstein's cell. Here's the hallway.
So, like on the lower floor there. Okay,
and
near the
right
stairs.
here is the camera, which was not recording, unlike what Kash Patel sort of insinuates that they're going to release that footage. They don't have that footage. According to them,
Oh, yeah, that footage just wasn't recording, isn't there. I wonder why. You know?
Recording wasn't working. It was streaming, but not recording. The footage apparently had the DVR system stopped working about 10 days before.
So I wonder if like who whacked him was like another cellmate. Dead man sold out. That's right. I sold out. I'm not sure. Did I sell out? Warriors of the Shire. I am a sellout. I guess. All right. Here's shot number 4. Warriors of the Shire. What are your thoughts about Trump and Epstein? It's very weird that Trump is now acting like, why are we talking about this? Why do you guys want to know about the list? What list? There's no list. Pfft, never was a list. You guys are idiots. Shot number 4. All right. Shot number 5, and honestly, this watermelon liquor is like horrible. Like this right here doesn't cause me to puke. Dead man is so big and strong. Now that's what I like. Flattery is going to get you far here. Okay, I keep on playing your cards right. I just might slide in your DMs, man. Yeah. No. All right. Yeah, Alex Jill Jones, when I sell out, I will hook you up for sure. But in a way, I kind of already sold out. I don't know if you know this or not, but I had a ring deal on my other channel where I reacted to Japanese metal. Yeah, I was selling rings for a little bit. Did Trump run for president again just to shut this down? Maybe. And since he did, everyone that was on that list should thank him for this. In fact, I wonder now that could be another reason why he did this, was because if he does do this, make it all disappear, everyone who's on that list will thank him and praise him and worship him. They won't touch him. You know what I mean? Those that are in the club, they're on that list. The other theory could be that Trump himself is on the list and involved in things he should not have been involved in. And that's the reason why he shut it down. It could be maybe some sort of deal with Israel. You know? How do you get peace in the Middle East between Iran and Israel? I mean, how do you get that? How do you get that? No, I'm not going to vomit on stream. If I'm going to vomit, I'm going to vomit. I'm going to vomit out the door, okay? I'm not going to dirty up my studio. No. Guys, I know this shed doesn't look like much, and I know I use flooring as a wall because I'm cheap, and this is actually cheaper than actually buying like actual wood panels. But I'm not going to puke on the floor of this prestigious studio. The only thing I've ever done in this studio was jizz on it after I fucked my wife over there and right there, and then I was like jizzing. But well, I mean, yeah, TMI. But that's what happens here, okay? Anyway, let's play the rest of this. First of all, before I actually do you think Epstein killed himself? Do you think Trump is in bed with Epstein? Why is Trump defending Epstein? What's going on here? What's your word? What's your opinion? Do we want to open the VC for this? It is a prestigious studio. Thank you. If you guys want to open VC, I'll open VC.
before all of this happened. This is in their own report. That's not me saying that. Around July 29th, I believe, it stopped recording as it was supposed to. Now, here's where you can see what actually was recording the day of. So you can see this is the camera that we have access to, and it's looking this way. So that camera footage we see.
That's right, NDR.
Shake it, baby.
Shout out to ZXV and Echovan and Warriors of the Shire. 2 shots. Talk about being a father.
The fatherhood talk is going to have to come when I talk to Ben. I don't know when that's going to be. If that's going to be tomorrow or what. I said maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I got to follow up on that. Let's see. Let me check my messages. I'm horrible with Discord messages. No. Honestly, it would probably be rescheduled and be scheduled for like a Sunday. That way I have much more time. If I do it like at the, in the evening, I only have like 3 hours to play with. If I do like a Sunday afternoon stream, I can go for much longer. I can neglect my kids to spend time with Ben to talk about fatherhood for a little bit. There's that. I mean, here's the reality of the situation. The conversation, will there be some things that Ben says about his experience as a father and experiences with his father that are embarrassing? Sure. Ben's an open book on that stuff. And if that happens, you guys have fun with that. Will I say things that are embarrassing? Probably. But probably won't even compare to whatever he says. So, yeah. I don't have any trauma with my dad or anything like that. No. Cousins, on the other hand, we're not talking about cousins. All right. These 2 shots.
Is not of Epstein's cell at all. You can't see it. Instead, this is the guard station over here. And the staircase is like this little, like 3 pixels right there. So it's an actual joke if you think that this footage somehow had a perfect line of sight of Epstein's jail cell and you couldn't have run an op, right? Even during the missing 1 minute window because, we had a perfect line of sight on.
Oh, you don't understand, Voidzilla. You don't understand at all. If there was a glitch in the camera, everyone knows the cameras have like a little glitch that like right at like the certain time, they just glitch out and they skip a minute. Right? Everyone knows that. Right? It's a common thing. Everyone knows that.
On his door. They don't. And the cameras were not recording. As testified here, and it's crazy, the FBI director is spreading misinformation going, I don't know who told you that. You guys told us that. These cameras right here are streaming, but not recording. You can see it right there. There's Epstein's cell. That's the camera that would have been on him. It's not there. And yet he goes in front of millions of people and tells people otherwise. It's so irresponsible.
The cell. And if they had gotten into the cell, you would see it.
But we were told that the cameras were down.
Well, I don't know who said that.
I don't know who said that. You guys said that. The government said that. That's who said that shit. And here's the thing. I already said this earlier. But right now, as this information is breaking out, right, the people responding to Trump defending Epstein, gaslighting us about the Epstein files, you'll see it on Twitter, on X, like accounts that are like going along with the message. Now, some of those accounts might be absolute morons that believe whatever. But if you really look at those accounts, they could be CIA. I know some people were like, roll their eyes on that. Like, look, man, there are, you don't think they know how to kind of create fake accounts to troll on their behalf? That's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're fucking doing. The CIA gets a bunch of cell phones, create a bunch of accounts, and they have those accounts just spread the message that they want to spread. The same thing that China does. A lot of countries are doing this. Okay, the bots, sometimes automated, sometimes ran by a real person, but fake, phony accounts pushing a fucking thing. You're gonna see that stuff. So I'm gonna pop into the VC. I'll share the link there. Do you guys want to talk about this right here? The Epstein files, Trump's relationship to it, and all that. Trump sold us out, man. He sold us out. I can't trust him. He said he was going to drain the swamp. He got in bed with the swamp. Turns out he was part of the swamp the whole time. I cannot believe this. I got duped by this man. You know what, too? Last Christmas, my kids watched Home Alone 2. My wife wanted to skip the Donald Trump part. I was like, no, honey. They need to know. I was like, that's Donald Trump. He's going to be your president. He's actually not that bad of a guy. Now I have to say, my mistake. Turns out he's a PDF apologist. He covers up the best case scenario. He's just covering for him and sweeping for him like a Janny. He's an Epstein Janny. All right. If Jeffrey Epstein's running a YouTube channel about it's like a ring of VTubers that are PDF. I don't know. He's just sweeping, being a Janny for it. Worst case scenario, he's in on it. He's in the videos. He's in the content. He's in and he's immersed, and it's like, ugh. And I know, guys, this is not content we normally cover. I know we normally steer away from politics and all of that. But this is not politics to me. This is just fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Hey, Mr. Cool Guy, how's it going, man? You're muted. What's going on? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to figure out your muting situation. Are you okay, man? I was being a little harsh right there. Like, oh, okay, you got it? Cool, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, part of what you're getting is part Mr. Deadman, part Mr. Liquor. So, there's that. So, Mr. Cool Guy, what's going on, man?
Yeah, nothing much. Just hanging out, listening to Dead Man.
That's a great way to spend a Tuesday night. So,
yeah.
What are your thoughts so far about the Trump and Epstein stuff?
I think, Trump probably had sex with like underage women, and I think, we should do something about that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say otherwise. I can't say he didn't. I don't have proof that he didn't. I don't have proof that he did. But what I could say is it's weird that he would defend this guy. It was very flirtatious with him.
It's strange. We need to investigate that, and we need to take Trump into a room. I don't know, tie him up, do something like, get the information out of Trump. I don't know how you do that. How do people do that these days? I think there's techniques, but we need to get that information out of Trump, figure out what happened on that island, and go from there.
Here's the thing, man. I don't think you're going to get that information out of Trump. You're not going to get that. He's going to continue to gaslight and pretend like he doesn't know anything, but he does. He's bullshitting, absolutely bullshitting.
Yeah, he's got that brain. It's brimming with information.
McKinsey waterboard Trump 100%. Whoa.
Yeah.
In Minecraft. I got to be careful here. That's the president of the United States here. Hold on. I don't want to be like Hassan and be on the list, okay? I want to be able to fly without any problems, okay? Actually, I already have problems.
We just gotta.
I was born in Saudi Arabia, so I have all sorts of problems when I fly. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. That's true, by the way. Anyway, sorry.
I just gotta say to Trump, man, there's this island, right? Lots of bad things happened at it. We know you were there. Come on, man. Just tell us what happened.
What happened? Exactly. You flew on the plane. What did you see on the plane? Did you see younger girls on the plane?
Yeah.
And one of his
You've
famous...
just got to appeal to his sensitive side. He has a sensitive side. Everyone does. You just need to tap into it. And there's a way. Everyone has a way to tap into that sensitive side. And we just got to find how to get into Trump's sensitive side, to open up this vault of information. But we'll get there one day. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to waste your time.
No. This is good,
Okay.
though. I like what you're saying. And I have to say that it's very sus on Trump's part with him doing this. It does raise the question, how involved was Trump in the whole Epstein thing? Like, did he play a part? Did he finger one of the girls?
Yeah.
I mean, did Trump said grab by the pussy. Did he grab one of these girls by the pussy? What happened there? I mean,
from what I heard tonight on this dead man breaking news alert, I think Trump might have actually been the mastermind behind all this.
Yeah, he was the ringleader.
Yeah. Just based on what you've said tonight and what you've presented, I think he was the guy. And I think he took out Jeffrey Epstein on his own, honestly.
That's right. It wasn't even Hillary Clinton. It was Trump. Trump got in there.
Tonight, I was a Trump. I was 100% Trump before tonight. And I'm heartbroken. But, like what that man has presented, it's changed my mind. I'm sure it's changed the viewer's mind. It's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. And, we got to deal with it.
All right, Mr. Cool Guy. Thank you for that.
Okay.
A little.
Right. Thank you.
A little trollish there, but yeah, thank you for that.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
All right. Man, we're going to go so close to the line of TOS. This might be the last stream. And only 22 people watching. That sounds about me. I just asked if the president of the United States was involved in the child porking ring. I don't know how you say that within the bounds of TOS. If he had grabbed them by the cunt. Is it better to say cunt or pussy? Which one's ad friendly? Probably pussy, right? Guys, let me know. Do you think, press 1 in the chat if you think Trump fingered one of the girls on Epstein Island. Press 2 if you think Trump didn't do that, but he's just protecting Epstein. What do you think? I'm getting a weird error on my side. I think it's come because of the content. This might be our last stream. Just know that I'm a little drunk, but I love you all. And the captain goes down with the ship. One day I dreamed of turning this channel into the new kill stream. We're doing it now. All right, but I want you guys to come on and talk about some spicy stuff about Trump, your theories about Epstein. Let me know your spicy theories, man. I want to know the spiciest fucking theories. What do you think happened? Hop in the VC. Give me your take. Whatever it is, I want to hear it. Come on. There you go. There's the link. Click that link. Hop in. Give me your take on the Trump and Epstein stuff. If we really want to talk about Ava and Ruby, and low getting together and fingering each other. We could cover that. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Actually, we're Ruvalo Island soon. Whoa. XP. Read messages. I've been saying since day one back in 2016 that if Trump was the guy they pay him to pretend to be on TV, then the deep state would have put him in prison instead of putting him in the White House twice. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then, let's see, as someone who has been warning of QAnon, fools and MAGAs about Trump for the past decade now, it feels good to finally see them get a final awakening. You know, and the thing is, too, the last election, they really had us against the wall. Because it was like, it's either Trump or a fucking drunk bitch who's like, what is she going to do? Like, it looked like a fucking train wreck. But what it was, either way, was a puppet that's controlled by the fucking deep state. It's just a different flavor of it. Now, I do like how... never mind. I was going to say, I do like how Trump handled bombing Iran. But anymore, the way he just sweets for Epstein, it's like all this has to go. There's no more silver lining. There's no more like, you know what? I do like these things that he did. No. News like this makes me go, okay, Hassan, you got an ally. Okay, communist revolutionaries, you got an ally. Let's burn it down. Burn down the system. What do I care? The system sucks. Hold on, wait, how drunk am I? I'm really not that drunk. Part of me might be playing it up, okay? Remember, just like Local Live, some of this stuff is scripted, some of it is not. It's your job to figure out what's scripted and what's not. So what we learned here is that Trump is involved with Epstein in some way. And that the Epstein footage is a disaster. It was giving us the wrong angle of a camera that was bullshit. And what I'm getting is no one else really wants to talk about the Trump and Epstein stuff. So are we saying we want to move on to Ruvalo? McKinsey says Trump was already found guilty in the civil court of Grape. I do remember that. That was weird. That was a weird thing where the jury said one thing, but the judge said another. And yeah. But that's not going to stop him. That's not going to stop the whole thing. And honestly, Mr. Grab him by the pussy, I mean, I wouldn't put it down him to be kind of handsy. I mean, all right, let me switch. Like, my face is covered by the screen. That's not working. The camera keeps on following my face. I'm a little tipsy. I did have a lot of shots. But with your help, we could go even further. Okay. What did I say before? No more shots, right? I don't like being a washed up mess. Well, look at this. It's a dark day for me. Let me grieve. I pretty much, to me, Trump is dead to me. I don't know if you realize this. Trump is dead to me. The president of the United States is dead. It's now just Satan. Satan's running the show. And America's doomed. So it's fucked. Let's see. XP says, all the way up to Trump today, it's not the Jays, though. They are the scapegoats, like always. it's the German royal families. Really, always has been. Okay. Wait. Mr. Cool Guy, how's it going? You're back.
Yeah, sorry. I just came back because you said Trump is dead to you. And I think the most important thing about Trump is that, he reduces immigration, right? Is that correct?
I mean, that's great, but I mean, that is good.
If he does that, then is his job done? Like, that's the job done, right? It doesn't really matter what else happens. Is that right?
Well, I guess the devil's doing. I guess the devil does some good things, huh? Is that what I'm saying here? Oh man.
Yeah.
But the reality of
That's
the situation.
kind of what
The reality, though, I read some news articles on this too. That there are certain areas of, I guess, work, if you will, that Trump is not going to interfere with, or pretty much was told not to. When it comes to like food processing, there's a lot of jobs that are performed by illegals that are just very dirty work that a lot of people aren't going to do.
Yeah.
And those areas are pretty much protected. They're not going to be interfered with. But fucking up some places in California. No.
Yeah. There's literally like billions. No, not billions, but there's literally, there is billions of people in the world. You'll find people to do those jobs, You just put some advertisements up in India, in the depths of Africa, in the jungles. You'll get people applying to those jobs. And you say, you stay here for 5 years, pick some, fruits, whatever the terrible jobs are. And you say, at the end of those 5 years,
all right,
you'll go back.
here's the article. Here's the article right here. Trump tells ICE to avoid raids on farms and at restaurants.
And as ICE protests...
This was, actually, it was a video 3 weeks ago. Trump tells ICE to avoid raids on farms, at restaurants, and hotels. Why? Because all three of those places use what? Illegal labor to help them out to keep things, to cut costs.
Yeah. What you need to do is legalize that labor, that cheap labor.
Oh, no, but if you legalize it, then you have to pay them at least minimum wage, and they don't want to do that. They want to pay them less than that.
I guess what you need to do is make them like a second-class citizen, but legally.
Okay.
That's
okay.
up to Trump
I like
to do
what you're saying. Codify into law like a second-class citizen that could be used like, okay, hey, you're not like everyone else. You're going to be paid below minimum wage. So you'd be like a slave.
But
so we bring slavery back. We bring slavery back. Is that what we're doing?
No, not slavery.
Oh, man, I got excited for a second. I could get my own slaves?
We'll pay you a good wage for your country. Compared to where you're living and your standards of living, this is really good. You can stay here for a few years, pick up some skills, and then you go back to your country. That's kind of what the idea is. And I think that's a good idea, to do these jobs. But, that's not up to me. That's up to Trump to figure that out. He's a smart guy. He will figure it out, He figured out how to avoid this Epstein situation, and
he definitely did.
That he's
guys, the files didn't even exist. He did the whole Jedi mind trick, and that's what I think he's hoping on here.
Right? Yeah, and that's giving me confidence in him. Okay, I'll go now. Right,
take it easy, Mr.
Have
Cool Guy.
Bye bye.
All right, Mr. Cool Guy is a pretty cool guy. Let's see. McKinsey said, I assume ICE doesn't go to Trump's golf course to deport them. No, he does not. Anyway, yeah. So Trump is pretty much like, these are not the Epstein files you're looking for. What Epstein files? There are no Epstein files. Anyway, I played the rest of this, and then we can do. I mean, guys, do y'all want to watch the Ruby stuff or what?
That was in the news.
Yeah, again, it wasn't just in the news. It was in the government's report. Okay, so that's that. So now we're going to see the camera that we're actually getting footage of, right? So this is a video. You can see that's cell 46. Here's the camera that was recording, and you can see it highlighted here. You'll also be able to see that the staircase is partially obstructed because of this wall right here, okay? So these tiny 3 pixels are seeing the edge of the staircase. Here's where they even highlight it for you. Again, this is not my diagram. This is the government's own diagram. This is the stairway to Epstein's cell. Here's the officer station, as we stated. And here's the non-recording camera. Again, this is the government and looking at Epstein's cell. According to them, there had been catastrophic disk failures and no recordings would have been available after July 29th, 2019. And of course, all of this happened on August 9th to the 10th, 2019. Now, an important thing is this mystery man that comes up in the footage, because previously I was kind of thinking this footage kind of didn't show anything. It definitely doesn't show that nobody was there because you can't really see it. The important cameras are missing, and there are ways to get in or through the staircase without people seeing you, which we'll kind of go over here. I think the idea that this was a perfect...
Wait. There's more ways into that area that the camera wasn't showing? Okay. That's interesting. That's right, McKinsey. They can't even do a good cover-up right. Exactly. It is a sloppy mess of a cover-up. Every single person involved in this cover-up, they need to go to Alligator Alcatraz. Okay. Sure, yeah. Just line them up and ship them out. I don't care how they vote. If you're cool with this, you want to defend this, you can just go right along and become gator food.
View of the staircase is just completely wrong, obviously. But there was also a whole narrative by the government that everybody was in their jail cell by 8 p.m. This is according to the staff. They say at approximately
so 8 according to the staff, by 8 p.m., they were all in their jail cell. Okay.
p.m., August 9th, all inmates were locked in their cells for the evening, and there was no indication that any other inmate could have gotten out of their cells. Epstein didn't have an inmate, so hence the idea is there's no way anyone could have gotten in there because everyone was locked up, right? Of course, we know now that some of the guards allegedly were either asleep or they deny that and they say they may have dozed off. Either way, what is for sure is that they didn't perform their checkups on the inmates. In fact, they falsified records to this, and they say no CO had checked on Epstein from approximately 10:40 p.m. on August 9th until 6:30 a.m. when Epstein was found. But
whoa, that's a huge lapse of time of no checkups. At 10:40 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. That is enough time to murder someone. You know, that is enough time for some shenanigans there. Okay, that is... Hey, XP, you take it easy, man. Have a good night. Have a good night, man. Watch out for the German royal families. Do any of them have the last name Dead Man? Probably not. That's probably some sort of like a German peon, honestly. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of time without any checkups there. That is a long time without checkups. Back when I used to work at a psych facility, if I had that on my sheets, I think I would have a talking to. I think the supervisor would have chewed me out. I'd be like, well, can you at least put down on the paper what you were doing? Can you at least check the box to say you did see them? Because I don't think we could report this. This looks bad. So pretty much what I'm saying is it looks so bad that the supervisor would tell me to just falsify it. That's how bad it is. By the way, I'm open for 2 more shots. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. We can do that tonight.
But this 10:40 p.m. is going to become extremely important because it turns out there was someone, what looks to be an inmate, out of his cell at 10:40 p.m.
10:40.
And the question is, who is that person? You can see this at 10:38 p.m. Remember, everyone's supposed to have been in their jail cell for 2.5 hours at this point. No prisoners. You can see a guard goes over to somewhere out of sight. We can't see it. None of the cameras were recording except for this one. And then moments later, we see a little bit of orange near the staircase. Now I'm going to have to zoom into this. It's extremely hard to see.
I see it.
But you can see a little...
Yeah, the orange kind of... Yeah, you see it right there. It's like against the wall.
Pixel of orange makes its way up the staircase, right? And then we're going to see the guard return to his chair, ostensibly locking someone up maybe at that time. But who? Who is that person, right? Because
that's probably Jeffrey Epstein right there.
Previously,
making a phone call.
That everyone was in their jail cell at 8 p.m. 2.5 hours later, the guards
checking in with Hillary Clinton.
Looks like that.
Checking in with Trump.
See, but there's some sort of orange something.
He was checking in with Daddy Trump. Be like, don't worry, Daddy. I'm not going to report you. But Trump was not very pleased. He wanted to make sure everything was covered up. Special. Well, it's not Trump's hair now. Let's not be silly. I mean, come on. Out of all the hyperbole on this stream, let's not go there. Come on now.
Going up the staircase to Epstein's cell block. But then if we cross-reference that with this recent memo, we can surmise who that was. It says the FBI's independent review of this footage confirmed from the time Epstein was locked in his cell around 10:40 p.m. on August 9th until 6:30 a.m., nobody entered any of the tiers of the shoe. So we're supposed to believe that Epstein now is that guy, the mystery man, who's outside of his cell 2.5 hours after lockdown. It's just sort of tossed in this memo here without any...
What if that was the inmate that went to Epstein's cell to strangle him and make it look like a suicide? And maybe that inmate was working with someone else, the Clintons or Trump or someone.
Explanation, but it's never mentioned in the OIG's original report in 2023. In fact, the only thing that is mentioned is that Epstein was allowed an unmonitored phone call, which was against the rules, but he was allowed it anyways, and he returned to his cell after the call, which was at 7 p.m. So again, we were led to believe he was in his jail cell at 8 p.m. by the official report. And then now the FBI's kind of come out and in one line said something quite remarkable, which is that several hours later, Epstein's returning to his cell, or somebody is. All we know, at least from this footage, all you can actually surmise from this is that somebody walked up those stairs at 10:40 p.m.
Okay. So we got that. Some suspicious stuff was happening over there. Give me a moment. I'm going to join the lizard. A little piss break. We'll come back. We're going to catch up on the Ruby stuff. And, yeah, they would do that. We're just going to shoot the shit and talk about the Ruby, Ruvalo stuff. One moment. Okay. All right, I'm back. McKinsey says talk about what? They went to Target and bought board games. That's what they did? Is that the Ruvalo stream? Is it that bad out there for content?
Yeah.
And you can do on horizontal as long as you just set it to that first on YouTube.
Yeah. I wanted to try vertical, and it's like I had like 200 viewers.
Yo, I've been hitting that algorithm too.
Yeah.
For real on the vertical feed. I used to more often, then it stopped for a while. Now it's been like hitting again, and of course Triggerman's like, she bought subs. Like, look at that.
No, dude, did you see Bethadone? Bethadone.
No. Sometimes, like, I've done the vertical streams for walking around my neighborhood. Whoa, like, the camera's not even looking at me. There we go. Sometimes I do that walking around my neighborhood, and, like, every now and then I'll get, like, a certain spike in views, and I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm too cheap to pay for views.
The Bethadone Clinic, guys. Go and follow the Bethadone. Oh, she's sweet. Go and follow the Bethadone Clinic. I love watching her streams, and she does vertical a lot, and she gets like
Some of them got like 70K.
70,000 views.
Really?
Just on a vertical like live stream. Like she had 1,000 concurrent viewers. Hold on.
Okay.
Robot
Sometimes
Block.
you just hit that algorithm, and when you do, it's awesome.
Robot?
You get a boost
Wait.
of, like new subs who wouldn't have found you otherwise.
Robot Glock
So,
says
really
for
just do
$20,
vertical
Grace
streams.
Express
I should
concern
try that
for your
sometime.
lack of donos. Go to Cookout and have lunch on Grace. Cheers. Thank you, Robot Glock. I mean, Mike.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, got some money. Got some money there, $20.
Just gave us $200.
9 hours.
But
Oh, $200 too. All right.
The fucking airport.
I don't. You guys don't have to donate. Like, I mean, it's always appreciated. But we already raised money like for the trip, you know.
Ava had a stream at the Airbnb, and honestly, it went very fucking well. We got fucking Mike donating. We got people talking about that shit. Like,
Mike wants us.
So they go into Target. Let me guess. Did they go to Starbucks? Did they get a drink at Starbucks? Of course they do, right?
Boat.
with
Princess and Universal.
Yo.
Yeah.
Fun. I mean, I'm totally down for whatever.
He says he has a yacht.
Anything. What's up, chat? We're about to go get some Red Bull.
Out of the three of these, the only chick that looks kind of like my taste would be Low.
Ow, dog. Get some
Dalmatian dog.
I know it's flying. Things are flying all over.
Dalmatian is an owl human.
We got our LO angels
The
here.
reason I don't like vertical is because it doesn't have background plate. Yeah.
I almost forgot the fucking lyrics.
Beth is a good person. Me and her are good friends. Yeah, she is.
Well, how long is this meetup?
She said I love that.
Is it just like? Is it for the week? I mean, it's Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it for a couple of days?
I don't know if I can be like, I got this.
We should
dress
recreate our
on,
dance
guys.
team
Listen, I got the dress on. I don't need you guys looking
Are
at
they-
my fucking.
What are they doing?
It's alright.
You're in public, ladies.
Hello,
What are
Angel
y'all
saying that we
doing?
do need that. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so fun. I can't believe we're all in the same. Stop, guys. We're really here. Twerk, or what did you say?
Yeah, man, they're gonna get a report. Man, there's like these 3 homeless chicks like out in the front, like twerking.
They're meeting up with Prawn soon. No, we're not meeting up with Prawn.
Jeremy is in the trunk though.
Oh no,
Jeremy's in the trunk. I'm worried. We gotta stick on it because.
Wait, where's Dalmatian Dog? Why is he not here? Dalmatian Dog is coming last day, supposedly. He better. That liar. He better not be lying. You already know he's a liar, though. Clip that out. Dalmatian Dog, you're a liar. You said you'd not talk about Grace. Guess what you'd be doing? Talking about Grace. You liar. Dog can't quit its girl. Oh, man. Why don't you leave the hate watching to someone who's good at it? Me. You were just a dirty liar. A dirty, no good liar. Anyway.
I'm gonna forget shit. We need to get like a real cart and shit too.
Here, I'll just finish this.
It's hot as fuck.
Be like, Dalmatian dog, I'm on to you. You can't even last a week without saying Grace's name.
Okay, here we go. I was gonna say watch out for bugs, yeah. Okay, let's get a cart, like, for real.
That one has a banana slice in it.
Yeah, no thank you. Ew, what the fuck? Oh, man.
What's a banana peel?
Alright. Damn girl, Nancy, crazy word. Y'all definitely from
Oh, they don't have like the Starbucks right there in the front? Huh,
Arkansas.
that's
I'm
weird.
from Seattle. Ruby is from New Haven, Connecticut. Anyway, dude, thank you. Sugar-free rebels on me, never.
You said you wanted to get White Claws? I kind of
Yeah.
want Twisted Tea.
You want twisted? I can do that. Yeah, I don't
Twisted Teas? Man. Oh, I actually don't know. I don't even know.
I like half
Either
and
or.
half, though.
I've never tried it before.
But
Thank you, Fenway, dude. That's very nice of you. Never stop shining so bright. Alright, we got them twisties. We got them twisties. Let's see what.
This is great content, yeah.
Donuts and shit.
Oh, I brought
But wait, what are these chicks gonna get for food? I mean, they're not heavy girls, so they don't really look like heavy eaters, you know. So they'll probably just snack on some junk food, like some chips and whatever, and that's about it, right? Or what?
Sunscreen.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Nice.
Like, at least they have the matching ones. I could not at my Target find any matching.
Buy one, get one
bottoms.
30% off. Hold on, how much are these? 7. Yeah, I need these. Sport. Kids, what's the difference?
Kids is for kids. Sport is if you're active. That's what's the difference is.
Really need that. My white pasty.
It's like different
fucking
level.
ass.
Is that sunscreen?
Oh. In the cart that goes.
They get a box of mac and cheese. Okay, well, mac and cheese is easy to make.
I don't want to zoom in on the kid.
They got the little moo-moos, nighties.
I always do that.
You got the
You
bras.
know what's wild, bro? Is that, oh, that's kind of cute. Damn, I wish I had tits to fill that thing.
Man, Dalmatian dog, you could have been here. You could have offered to pay for Ava's bras, her lingerie. This is it, Dalmatian. You missed your chance.
They said flat chest debate.
I'm like, maybe this.
They're like, oh, debate on flat Earth, but oh no, next debate on flat chest. Like,
Debate on it. Is flat chest?
Oh, there you
does
go.
it
We were
exist?
talking about rainbows earlier.
Oh my god. Dude, they don't even have this at the Seattle Target. This is all their pride shit from like last year. Because I thought they ended the DEI policy because when I went with Jeremy, they didn't have any Speedos.
Dude, they always get the worst people
For the gay guys.
Like, it just looks awful. You just like that. It's gay people.
This is horrible.
But they need to get the better gays.
It's what they get now. Okay, they've already had a whole bunch of years of glorified sections, and now they get this. No one really cares.
Seriously.
This is kind of cute. This is kind of cute, but
That is good. That is good.
Like the other thing is authentically me. Authentically me. Or this.
Yeah, that's some corny ass shit right there.
Don't clip this, please. Okay, Mo is. We're not gonna get into that.
I mean, look how dead the store is. I mean, they're walking around. No one's really in there. I mean, what kind of time of day is this? It just seems so dead. Alex, D-Dog promised you personally that he's done with Grace. He never goes back on his word. I know, right? I hope he doesn't. It'd be so bad if he did.
Them all, though.
No, stop, because I can see Prawn wearing that shirt.
Should we get this for Princess? No. Or wait, Lalo? No, Lalo's. Get this for Lalo.
I can't.
I know.
Princess is a passport bro who loves to go to like Bangkok to get Asian chicks, right? If I wasn't married, probably what I'd be doing.
Seriously, party prawn. Lalo, if you do want these, we can send it to. Just drop your address in my DMs, okay? I do like these.
But I love my wife and I love my life. So, this is great.
Oh my god. Ooh.
I like it. I think it's supposed to be like a throw something.
I have no idea. That seems like.
I don't know. It's cute. It's cute, but I don't need it.
So this is
I can
it?
just imagine the exact type of person that wears that shit, dude.
Okay, they look at clothes. They're looking around at Target.
Waiting for someone by this. Oh, there you go.
See how
Jeremy. Ooh, little baby popsicle.
He didn't have to fly out to wherever here
Target so much
for
better
this.
than mine? Or maybe
Could have done this anywhere.
Wait, you brought a present? Bro.
Oh, I got presents for you guys and then one for Dalmatian.
I got presents for you guys too. Shut up. But wait, no, because I was saying earlier, he is of the upper echelons of societies, he was saying, and he was like, what the fuck are you gonna give me, ramen noodles or something? Yeah. So I was thinking we need to get...
Yeah, get him ramen noodles. That'd be great. He'll love it.
Southern girl. $5. To prevent Ava from wilting on the sun and the rampant racism. Also for saying pride flags outside of Protestant is wild, bro. We're gonna have to look out for them here. Isn't that pretty wild, though? Churches that just have pride flags.
Wow. Okay, so then they do what? They're at Legos. They
GAIT. What is the comment?
I just skipped ahead. I'm gonna skip ahead again.
Maybe get like some bread.
Oh, they get bread. They get groceries. Sourdough.
Deli meat.
I'm gonna get turkey because that's all I eat. So.
Okay, we can do turkey.
What should I might get like a frozen pig. Actually, I don't know. What's the difference? Oven roasted and honey smoke. Should I get
honey
oven
smoke? Honey smoke. Easy.
They're going to Target to get groceries. That's like the worst thing to do. Out of all the stores you can go to for groceries, they have like the worst prices. Like, anyway, there wasn't like a Walmart around or something.
I think so too. But no, Oscar Myers, guys, if you're not put on to Oscar Myers.
Oscar Myers.
Oscar Myers.
Shout out Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer wiener.
Oscar, we love you. Okay, and then slices of cheese. This can't be all they got. Do not cheap out on cheese. I learned that the hard way.
Here, Ava, you've been getting everyone this whole time. Haven't been yourself here.
Let her pick out her motherfucking her cheese.
So they're picking out cheese.
This can't be all that they. Okay, just sharp cheddar. Oh, here we go.
I personally don't like
turkey
Swiss.
and cheddar.
I like.
Are they live right now?
I hate that they only. Here we go, sharp cheddar.
Is this it? I mean, what are they doing right now? Right now? Oh, she's live right now.
Alpha. I think Ava's more alpha than I think I would say personally it's not me. I don't.
Okay, they're live right now. They're talking about who's more alpha. Okay.
I was gonna say low. Really? I don't know. I mean, I try to have like motherly instincts. Alpha. And, like, what is alpha? I don't know. Like
Who's stronger? Who's the leader of the pack? Out of these three, I would probably say Ruby. Ruby's the only one I think would actually stab someone.
who, like, if we were all indecisive, like, who would be the one to be like, no, let's just do it? Like, someone who, like, leads and, like, would take the reins.
Dead man
and, like,
fan. How's it going?
I'm not gonna lie, that's me. That is me. Yeah. Actually, I could. You are like. Yeah. I personally identify as a Sigma. That's when you're. I mean, I don't like to be in charge, but like, I I don't know, when it comes to just like planning the trip, doing the things, and like you said, cracking down if there's like a situation, that's all me every day because I can't keep my mouth shut. Like I need to just say how it feels.
Exactly. You gotta pop off.
Funny to see a Thorpe simp like Mackenzie Malding. Was she Malding? And I don't think she's a simp. I think she's a little bit more complicated than that. Mackenzie, how would you describe yourself?
The times you get. Yeah, no, you just fixed like that computer situation.
I know. Thank God, dude. Dude, that's
I'm trying to
And Ruby drinking basic beer like Bud Light. That's gonna happen. What else happens here?
Guys, hold on. Because this shit.
You are three greatest streamers on YouTube. They're so different. Each is alpha in a different way. I mean, I could kind of see that depending on the circumstance. My alpha can come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, D-Dog will be the true masculine leader. You know?
Well, I think what they're doing is kind of similar to. I think the idea is like kind of like stream everything, make everything like an experience, and some things can be kind of like boring. Like I did have to skip a lot of the grocery stuff. I know some people probably like watch that in the moment, but as it's happening, but like that's kind of like you know.
But truly, less tech.
They need a D-Dog to be a true leader. That's for sure. Dalmatian Dog needs to be there to assert his dominance.
Than lolcow life. Every single lolcow queens for 20 minutes had an echo.
That's much better.
Yes, I don't like fluorescent. I'm very light sensitive.
I definitely think so.
Can
we put the link out for people though?
Yeah, we can put the link out if anyone wants to.
We're meeting on.
Anyone who's not named Thorpe, they can have fun on their own stream. Sorry, not invited. Okay, how do I post the link? I'm such a boomer. Like
wait, commit first do invite, copy, and then commit B.
Daniel says I agree. Ava is. I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
I don't know either, but I mean that's not a question that I would ask myself.
How old are you all?
Are they actually going to give their real age? Probably not.
I'm 35, so I'm quite a bit older than everyone else, but I'm very immature. But I'm somehow the baby.
I mean, no.
So Ruby is the oldest.
24, Low is 24. We both just turned 24.
Yeah,
we're almost the exact same.
I just happen to be dripping in bitches.
I mean,
Which Thorpe bish? Low? I mean, out of these three, there's only one that I would even consider, and it's the one that's not white. But if you've been following me for a while, you know that's how I roll. You know, people call me a race traitor. You know, and they try to say I'm racist. I'm not racist. How can I be racist? I was racist with one of my first high school girlfriends be Indian, red dot, not feather. Was that just a colonial conquest or what? Oh, Grace. Even if Grace was hot, the problem with Grace is if you were to, you'd become Eskimo bros with Ben. And do you really want that to happen? Do you really want to be Eskimo bros with Ben Thorpe? That'd be weird, man. I could not do that. I dated an Indian. Yeah. But ZXV found my lost brother, who's also transsexual, or like loves the trannies. So, you know what? In the spirit of ZXV, let me take a real shot of Sky Vodka for him finding my lost long brother. And I'm open for a couple more shots. We can do that tonight. if anyone wants to. Like I said, it is a painful night to me. I found out that someone I work with lost a loved one. It's kind of painful. It just sucks, man. It's hard to do that. You know, it's hard to like process that. I can't really go into detail with the work that I do. But I have a tranny brother dead, man. I have a tranny chaser. Okay, he loves him so much. He loves him a lot. This is my shout out to him. Woo. Whoa. Yeah, that was good. Okay. Whew. Let's play the rest.
Stevie, shout out to you. Stevie, what is good? What is up? Oh, we got Jeremy backstage. Jeremy, you can come up, but if you say the N-word,
I'm going to speed it up and let me see if they're live right now. Maybe I can.
Even from chat, okay? So
Mess with
please,
them.
if you can resist that. Having technical difficulties. You know, I just got out of my own N-word scandal. I don't need a new one, dude. So let's, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ruby, you're not one to talk, Ruby. Ruby, you're confirmed racist now.
Oh, Ruby's confirmed racist? How is Ruby confirmed racist? Mackenzie, do you know the story?
Okay, in the lockout rejects chat, and you know,
Are you going to welcome me onto the panel, Ruby? What are you doing? Acting like I'm not here?
Yeah.
Ruby, you're
the Dead Man Fan might really just be a... I don't know who Dead Man Fan is, but I'm pretty sure he might be like a Thorpe or a Thorpe, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But he's a true Dead Man fan. Let's see. Dead Man Fan. How much of a fan are you of the Dead Man? Okay. What was the name of the co-host back in the Dead Man's Tome podcast days? Dead Man Fan is Dymo?
Racist now. You kind of cleared my name. You're the racist now.
Whoa, I didn't.
I'm trying to separate myself from you.
Because Dalmatian Dog didn't let me on panel as a joke. I was like, I'm gonna lash out in chat
That's
and
not
like
an excuse.
do it
You're
and tell
racist,
people
Ruby.
do
You're
lash
as
out.
racist as I am.
I started typing one. I didn't finish
Just
it.
ask.
Black people in the South will not look at Ruby kindly? Mackenzie, what happened? What did Ruby do? Does Ruby keep on saying the N-word? Does she have Tourette's? So you just like dagger, 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 dagger. Like that? Is she like that?
Low. Is racist?
I would have never.
Is Ruby a racist? She's fully racist now, right?
Is she a racist?
She's fully a racist now. Come on.
Racist comments, but is she a racist?
Oh, that's true, Alex Shill Jones. That's true. All right, real quick. You know what? A true question for a Dead Man Fan. Well, first, Dead Man Fan, would you like to VC? It would be great. It'd be fun. And by the way, guys, it's totally scripted. He's playing into it. He's going to think about it, and then he may join, he may not join. We'll see. Dymo was a good troll. He was. I wish you could. Okay. Then, I guess, as a Dead Man Fan, you would know all of... Okay, as a Dead Man Fan, can you name any of the hosts from the Dead Man's Tome podcast days?
That makes them racist, just like me. I was guilty of racist
I've
comments.
had some racist ass comments, and I'm not a racist. So
Yeah, I know. So when you asked me to say the N-word, I was just being fun and whatever. I'm not racist.
totally.
If I was a racist,
I don't know. I feel like
oh come on, Lo, if I was a racist,
like Ruby's never blatantly came on a panel and said,
All right, Deadman fan, name one of the video games that I used to play on this channel a lot. From the what days? The Dead Man's Tome days. But you can answer the other question. Back when I used to play video games on this channel, what was one of the games I'd frequently play? Good, you just name one of them. Okay, well, we're moving on.
called anyone the N-word, slurring that out,
blatantly. Have I done that blatantly? No, I think I said it when your panel said, "Go ahead and say the N-word, Jeremy."
Well, it's fine. Even if they did, so you're still gonna say it? Like that's just
Yes, Lo. If someone says say the N-word, you say the N-word. You were just given permission to say it. I'm assuming the person who gave you permission was black. Okay. Or maybe they got the black card from another black and they were passing on to someone else. You say it.
that's how you
No, I'm not gonna say it. All right.
Yeah, that's how he runs. That's right. He's just pure racist. Jeremy is just pure racist because he said, I mean, it's YouTube TOS. I mean, that's right. The Trump coverage. That's right. I used to be like, Trump. Now I'm like, Trump? What are you doing? Why are you sweeping for Epstein? The answer was Castlevania. Yeah, Castlevania, for sure. That or what's that Castlevania knockoff that I used to play a lot? Bloodstain. Something like that. Yeah, that's right. The Thorpe coverage. Yeah, that's right.
I agree. I wouldn't say it right now. Come on, chill out, guys. Let's have some fun.
on mine. I just played the song "Who Let the Dogs Out?" Woof woof woof, and then you said the N word over and over and over. Do you remember that?
It was funny. Whatever. It was funny.
It was
Come
funny,
on.
yet it had to be removed. Obviously.
Who cares? Come on. It's not like low.
Who cares? I have something to lose now. Okay, we're not in the demonetized days no more. All right,
Yeah, whatever.
Up on the top. Yeah.
Anyways, you guys happy to be together? What does it feel like? Does it feel surreal?
I know. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna
It's really fun.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
How does it feel to be together in person? Do you guys feel like you're?
Oh, fucking great and amazing.
They're a bunch of girls. They're gonna be like having a fun time, playing
Girl.
board games and getting drunk.
I haven't like had a girls trip ever in my life, so I'm very excited. And
This is her first girl trip ever in her life. I guess congrats.
I'm ready to just do whatever we're gonna do, hang out, and that's it.
Sounds like you can get into some gay shit.
Well, Deadman fan, it's what I do. I get in the trenches so you don't have to.
Why do you got to come up here and say the shit that you do? This
I
is what
don't know, dude. I'm a millennial. I spend too much time on the
Oh
internet. When I
my
see
God.
three women are about to have some fun together. It's like, okay, you guys can do that.
Please stop. Oh my God, Jeremy, you can leave the panel. Just because we're gonna.
Lo, oh, see, here's the problem. Lo's kind of like a prude, okay? She's kind of a prude. She's like, ew, sex is icky and gross. Okay? I mean, maybe if she took enough shots, she would be like, her inhibitions would be lowered, you know? And see, just be saying that, she's going to take that the wrong way. That's how much of a prude she is. I was saying, like, you take it, if she took enough shots, you took enough shots together with her, inhibitions lowered, and things become more like of a yes, you know? But she's such a prude, she would hear that and just think I was saying grape. Okay, clip that out and send it to her. I don't give a shit, dude. Let's spice some stuff up here on this channel. Let's make it spicy, you know? I try to be friendly, but, like, you know, I three girls at once. Based. Yeah. Yeah, if you got the stamina for it, for sure. I mean, back in my college days, yeah. Right now, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I'll take two, okay? The third, no, man. I'll be like, I'm done. I'm good. Oh, man. I just being real right there. Maybe too real. Alex Jill Jones says he would watch Ava and the Mexican girl scissor. Yeah, for sure. They could scissor hardcore. Clip that one out. And that would be great content. That would be great OnlyFans content. That would do well. They could make probably like $1 million. You know, just white girl and Mexican girl scissor. Oh, here's how you do it. Definitely clip this out. Ava dresses up like she's like an ICE officer, and like Lo dressed up like she's like a poor Mexican peasant or whatever, and she's about to be deported. Okay. And like, but what happens is instead of being deported, they just do some scissoring, and that's how she stays in America. And that's great. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. Oh, dude, that's great. That's great. And Ruby's there recording it. Yes. Dude, that's $1 million right there. That will print money. Southern Fried, the alcoholic. What he stumbled into is a totally not a drunk talking about how these ladies can make $1 million. How could these ladies make $1 million? Okay, maybe not $1 million, but a lot of money. How can these three girls make a lot of money very quickly? What could they do? Come on, Southern Fried, the alcoholic. I'm calling you out. What could they do? You tell me right now. You either tell me right now or you donate $5 and I'll take 2 shots of $5. OnlyFans, that's right. That's right, McKenzie. That's right. Number 1, that's right. Woo! Looks like might have chased off Southern Fried, the alcoholic. Looks like he's not Southern Fried enough. A true Southern Fried would understand that getting these girls to make some money. These girls, Jesus ain't saving them. You're right. Scissors. Absolutely. Scissors. And I would say the one in the middle would direct it. She would direct it. The one in the middle looks like she's already been through enough pornos and she's already been kind of ran through. And she could direct it though because she has the experience for like the angles and stuff. She kind of has like the male gaze, that kind of look, you know? She knows what the men like. Anyway, but I am a little toasty. All right, I'm gonna press play. Let's listen to these ladies talk.
All right, no, I'm sorry. No, I've been drinking too. All right, I got a 6-pack of Voodoo Ranger. No Voodoo Ranger this time.
Are you cope drinking because you're not here? You didn't get the invite.
Yes, you got me, Ava. You got me. I'm so depressed I didn't get invited. But honestly, if you think about it, if I had been invited, I would be making this so much more fun.
How so?
Look at Ruby.
Jeremy, what is your version of? Let's hear.
Oh, it immediately set you guys up against each other to compete for my affection. I was thinking
that'd be great content. That'd be something better than this.
Yeah, I'm a narcissist. You know that. No. I was thinking more of like a Charlie's Angels kind of thing, where like you guys are my angels, and I send you guys out on some mission.
Oh, because you're the angels. I mean, we're
the LOL Angels. The whole LOL Angels. I was gonna do like a Charlie's LOL Angels. I was gonna send you guys out on some mission. And you guys would be like calling me up after the mission is done and be like, "Hey, Jeremy, mission complete." And I'd be like, "I'm gonna send the helicopter out to pick you up."
Not that one. He's way too sketch.
Yeah, Princess is such a loser. Hey, Princess, I dare you to come up on panel right now.
Yeah, Princess, come up on panel. The link. Because
Princess literally wishes he was me. He's the guy that
no Princess
looked at me and was like, "Oh man, if that guy can do it, then maybe I can do it too." But no, dude, Princess, I'm sorry.
You had to get it earlier, Jeremy.
Well, like Princess's whole strategy was that he would cling on to Darius. Oof, Princess.
It worked though.
No, he only got 3 live viewers on YouTube.
A good strategy. He moved into a content house.
Okay. Come on. You got these 3 ladies here, Jeremy. What else could you ask them to make it kind of spicy? Come on now. Let's spice this up.
He took a big risk. And it,
are you guys really sweeping for Princess right now?
He's done a ton of streaming, but
we got 3 broke chicks together drinking booze and not doing anything. Come on.
Process.
Sign another year is like really.
I mean, I think him moving is a good
The
thing.
police have been at his
Somewhat.
house like
I can say
8
somewhat. I don't know
times in
about
one
Who cares? Who cares, guys?
8
Who
phone
cares?
calls.
Focus up. All right, my angels. Focus up.
And all
Focus
the
up. Look at Low. Low is
Focus up.
Jerry ass is
Listen, Jeremy. I don't.
Francis got KCIP, did he? I'm gonna try not to move this down. I'm like,
Oh, they have a dono goal on the bottom, but it doesn't look like they raised any money for that.
Be able to quit his normal job.
Yes.
All right, so I'm on the West Coast. You guys are on the East Coast. That means it's 9:55. It's about 10 o'clock right now. You guys are drinking, right? You guys are putting on a buzz.
90K.
Who is drinking faster than the rest? Who's drinking more than the rest?
Okay, who's drinking more than Ruby? Ruby's drinking the most.
Yeah, I got the murderer guy, or just
Who's chugging down? Who's putting down those beers faster than anybody else?
We all
I'm
have
guessing
opened
Ruby.
one.
I'm on my
think-
second.
I'm about to say,
So it's Ruby. I told you. So Ruby has experience. She knows how to drink.
Well, then yeah, Ruby. I just opened up
I'm
one. So.
halfway through my first.
Yeah, I'm halfway through my second.
And Lo hasn't even started hers. Let's be honest.
Wait, how many beers
Fuck,
have you
you guys don't know how to party.
It's like
Look, she didn't even comment, which tells you right there she didn't even start sipping hers. Okay. Lo is that chick that goes to a party and is just, because she's not having a good time. She's not willing to lower her inhibitions to have a good time. Dude, she's too worried about everything. And honestly, though, if she were to lighten up and loosen up, it'd be a lot of fun for her. I think she would enjoy it. She's a victim of her fear of being able to enjoy a situation. Lo is, I didn't even know who she was still the other day. I didn't think she existed. Like, who's Lo? So she's the Mexican chick. I'm thinking she's Mexican. Either Mexican or Indian. Or probably Mexican. It didn't look like she got the genetic advantage that sometimes happens with the Mexican genes, if you will. Either some have like a nice bust, but if they don't have a nice bust, they have a nice caboose. It kind of works that way. Just kind of like more petite. That's fine. And she'll probably hear this and think it's gross to want to talk about it. I'm just being real. Just being real about it. But I think she has a nice face. I think she's a nice lady. And it's just I feel like she doesn't loosen up. And maybe I'll change my ways or change my opinion from what I see here. I'll let it play. Mexican women always get the hips though. Most Latinas do. I don't know if she does. Now she's very petite, so maybe we would have to see her nude to really see it. She probably does have a really smoking body, but like petite form. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's not Mexican. She's black. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. She's half black. That's half black. I'm gonna throw a flag on the field for that one right there. I think no. I think her mom was like half black, and maybe she's quarter black. She does not look half black. Dad is not half black. There's no way. There's no way. The more I look at Lo, the more she looks like kind of like an olive-skinned white complexion Jew who's malnourished and starving because of like the darkness of her eye and how skinny she looks. Like, actually, the more I look at Lo, the more I'm concerned about her. Feed her a burger. Like, tomorrow's stream should be, we're going to McDonald's to buy a bunch of burgers for Lo because she's like malnourished. Like McDonald's burgers are gonna help her, right? Maybe give her a quarter pounder. That should help. A single drop, half black. That's how it works. I guess so. I try to be more like scientific about it. JF Garapi. I want to be like scientific about it. I want to be like, he's more like 18% black, honestly. Ava looks the most white. Ruby looks more mixed than Ava. No, actually, wait. Look at Ava. Ava, I don't know. Like, her eyes look Asian-ish. It's kind of a weird thing going on. And Ruby looks the most white. But remember, guys, I'm trying to be friendly here. I'm a friend to everyone. I am a friend to everyone here, okay? And if, like, I've been reaching out to people to, like, interview them, to actually have, like, conversations. I want to change this content eventually to, like, every once in a while having a conversation with someone who's in the Thorpe sphere. Just have a one-on-one talk with them, Rogan style, smoke cigars, shoot the shit. I think I would do great with that sort of content. I'd love that. I could just talk with people. I'll be their friend for a little bit there. I like to hear people's stories. I like that. Okay. I can tell you from experience, especially at work, you used to do CPS work. I've always had this way of talking to people, and they'll just tell me all sorts of stuff, not even asking for it, because I find my voice to be very relaxing and soothing and whatever. I think I gotta play into my strengths. Problem is, I'm a small channel, and like, who's this? Like, I did reach out to Ava. She doesn't know if she's really equipped to do an interview. Maybe not, but I'm gonna be like, hey, it's just a chill conversation, not an interview. We're just gonna smoke cigars. You can smoke some kush. You can smoke whatever, dude. You can do you. We're just gonna talk about whatever. I want to explore what's going on in the Ava mind. Tell me about you. What are you about? Are you into like horoscopes and shit? Are you into like witchcraft and shit? Tell me. Snell says, I do not work well with others. Not long term. I've learned that. All my co-hosts, I eventually burned them because I do not work well. We had a show attempt. Snell, please come in the VC. Let's talk about this. Come on, let's. I want to hear your voice. Let's spice this up. Come on. Here, I'm just gonna have a civil, nice conversation with Snell, if she's available. I do like talking to people, but long term, like co-hosts, I can't do that. Because here's the reality. I get tired of people too. I'm kind of an introvert. And when I talk to a lot of people, it like drains me. Well, if you could talk and cook at the same time, that'd be great. You can tell us about what you're cooking. I can tell you what I cooked for lunch. We could just do that. That would be a stream idea. A man cooking in the kitchen. You don't see many men in this sector being able to cook for themselves. Here's the problem, though. You stream your kitchen, everyone's going to be like, oh, look at your kitchen. Oh, look at that. Be like, hey, man, I give the kids chores. I don't do the dishes. The kids do the dishes now. They'd be like, Dad, I don't want to do the dishes. It's like, well, the door's right there. The door's right there. You want to leave? Where are you going to go? No, it hasn't gotten there yet. I'm waiting for that, though. I already know who's going to ask that first. Probably my daughter. I like to mess with her sometimes. And she gives me the same energy back, which is great. All right. Well, I think we exhausted that topic there. Let's go and play some more of this and see what happens.
What is that? That's an eagle. I see you and Salvation are talking. And he's like a dog, and you have the eagle. And I'm
Oh yeah,
just
no, it's not just an eagle. It's what we call a Philippine monkey-eating eagle. They're the second largest species of eagle. They live in the Philippines, and they live in the canopies of the rainforest, and they eat monkeys.
Yes, it's based.
No, my favorite animal is a killer whale.
And the killer whale. Did you call it an orca? Because that's a slur for those orcas. Just
Nice try, Ruby. That was almost funny. Good job.
I know that he just made. It was full
Did Ruby try to make a jogger joke or something? Am I drunk? I would say, honestly, if you see my streams, like I'm more like tipsy level. I'm not full on drunk.
Jeremy?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Snow?
Sorry, I had to get my headset.
It's good to hear your voice.
What are you looking at? I'm sure.
I'm just looking at the chat. I'm being very responsive to the chat.
You
today.
need to actually respond to the chat, like, honestly.
I do. I've been more responsive today. So it's been great.
Really bad at that. You do good, and then like you go through periods where you don't look at it at all.
I think
Very
sometimes
annoying.
what happens is some people like put a lot of paragraphs up there, and it's like, well, why don't you just come into the VC and tell me? Because the VC's
See
open.
paragraphs. Mackenzie Carter posted a
Deadman
paragraph. I'm
Fan.
not
She's talking
reading
about
it.
but she's in a conversation with Deadman Fan right now. I think what's going on there, and
I was told that's a scary person, so I'm staying far away from her.
Mackenzie, she's not scary to me. She's
you
been very
sure?
nice to me.
That name, the name, I don't know.
Oh.
Spooky name.
It sounds like the name of a director, of a Hollywood director.
So what are you reviewing? You told me to join the VC.
Well, we're actually reviewing the the second live stream of the Ruvalo thing here, where it's Ruby, Ava, and Lo. Do you know who these three are?
I know who Ava is, yeah.
Okay, what's your opinion of Ava?
I'm not gonna throw another beef into the air on your show with Ava.
Just speak your
Not
mind. You
doing
can
it.
throw any
Ava
beef.
and I know.
Just
Ava
get
and
it-
I know how we feel about each other.
Okay, I just want to say, like,
We've
just
had our beef.
you had your
We're
beef.
good.
Okay,
We're not good, but we know each other's beef. It's not
what
a
kind
big
of beef
deal.
was it? Like,
I'm not even going there anymore. I'm a different person, dude.
well,
I avoid
no, I'm not
conflict.
asking you to dig into old wounds or anything like that. It's just like I don't know what it was.
Oh, it's just me and Ava just don't like each other.
Oh.
This is what it is.
Was
I
it
make
like
fun of her eyes?
Was it like one of those
A
things? Oh,
lot.
you made fun of her eyes.
Yeah, I told that bitch, like, stop putting like eyeliner on that way. It makes your eyes look way worse than they
Okay.
already are. And she never listened. She kept doing it. She never does her mascara properly. I get very frustrated when I see her putting makeup on. It like really annoys me. So I
if
try to
you-
give her advice.
Okay, so if you were Ava, what would you?
Her biggest
What kind of
beef.
eye makeup would you use?
With Ava,
If you were Ava, what eye makeup would you use?
oh, I think I've probably like given her like makeup advice for different products. But
Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna make this into a makeup show. Like, you will literally like lose half of your viewers if I start talking about.
Well, I think I have
makeup.
15 now, so then I'll have like,
Yeah.
you know,
Back to the old
I
times,
guess
like
a 7.
6 or
You know,
7, 6 or
it's a-
7. Take it back a notch.
Take it back, huh?
Back in the old days.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
All right, guys, I'm gonna play Castlevania to like 2 viewers. No. All right, so you guys have beef, okay? Do you think you could ever mend the bridge?
I don't think we have like beef. Like, we had beef.
Okay.
I think we pretty much like we're just
Okay.
we just don't mess with each other.
I mean, like,
you know what I mean?
sometimes
it's like let bygones be bygones. You don't have to like people.
for sure.
You know?
I mean, every
You can
now and
have
then in our lives, we might run into someone that just on the first glance, you just know you do not like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that experience
Yeah.
a few times. I was pretty nice to Ava in the beginning, but
Yeah.
yeah. when I started seeing her true colors. Yeah.
What about Ruby?
And she knows. She knows. Ruby is just so wacky. She's so wacky. Yeah. I just think she's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, she's wacky, huh?
Yeah, we always like told her like don't trust Grace and stuff, and then she was like, "Well, I'll do what I want," and then got burnt per everyone that hangs out with them for any time period.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh my lord,
for sure.
It's like it's so repetitive. Like everything that happens in like the Thorpe sphere has happened. It's like just one after the other. People running through their lives, nobody liking them treating them like shit. Like they treated Ruby like shit. Ben treated Grace like shit in front of Ruby, and she said something about it.
Yeah,
so,
see, I think even McKinsey kind of agrees. She said, "I don't care about making about her makeup, but she definitely doesn't know how to put herself together and look like a woman."
that is
you know,
good. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I know that sometimes you just see someone and you're like, man, I don't think we could ever vibe. Just their face alone, I just cannot stand it.
I think I could vibe with Ruby. She seems very chill.
Yeah, Ruby
So
seems
I used
chill.
to fuck with her a lot because of her. She loved Devin Chafee, so I would like fuck with her.
I think I could have a conversation with all three of these, but Ruby would be the one that would be most engaging. Ava would be kind of partly.
Yeah, definitely.
Low would be quiet.
I don't know who that person is, though.
Exactly.
So.
None of us do. And honestly, maybe she should be the one I should reach out to. Be like, hey, I would love to have just a chill conversation. Like, just tell me who you are and what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I want to know about Low. Like,
I think that's an epic plan. Yeah.
But I think like when I ask people
But you can't just like ask someone that without like kind of having somewhat of like a relationship with them. Not a sexual one, but you got to build some kind of a little business foreplay there.
Little business foreplay.
I mean?
See, I'm bad at that. I'm horrible with that.
You can't be like, hey, I would like to interview you for my show.
I'm so bad with that because like
any girl would be like, fuck off.
Yeah. So I'm horrible with that because during the day I'm too busy for any of this stuff, honestly, with work and all. So like,
yeah, same.
Back when I used to do the Dead Man's Tone stuff, the people that would like book guests were like my co-hosts because like I was too busy for any of that shit. So like I kind of need like, if anything would help is like a good wingman or wing girl to kind of like.
You need some help.
Yeah.
Again.
Do you think you'd be able to help me?
You fell off. You like, no, I'm not going to be your fucking producer. No. I'll watch and talk to you, but
I'm thinking about trying to put a team together. Like, you don't want to be part of that team?
Like the A team? I'll be a part of the team.
It'd be like the Dead Squad. The Dead Squad.
The Dead Squad?
Yeah, the Dead Squad.
All right. That kind of sounds like we could make it sound cooler, but...
Oh, Dead Squad doesn't sound cool enough?
I mean, it's like cool, but...
Kind of cringe?
Kind of cringe and like not... Like, I feel like we could do better, being as we are both, like, adult and career people and outstanding citizens. So...
The team of... Okay, the team of upstanding citizens, then.
The team of upstanding citizens. I like it. It has no connection name, like, wise to you, so it's safe. Let's do it.
Okay. So,
all right, I'll join your team.
We'll join my team. No, but like,
yeah.
So like this right here, having a conversation. This is stuff I like to do with just random people.
Yeah,
and like,
you used to do it. Yeah, I remember.
And I'm cool with doing that. I just would like to have a little bit more of it. Be great, So
yeah,
that part
so
is fun.
What lineups are you looking for? I mean,
well,
I'm sure there's lots of people that can like get you in.
I've been talking to Ben. I sent a message his way, and he seems like he's open to it. No, I think there's still some more meat on the bone. I think there's more meat on the bone.
He's so gross.
He is.
Ew. He's so boring.
But I think having a conversation. No, my idea is have a conversation.
If he's not kicking anyone, I'm like bored with him at this point. So
I'm thinking about having a conversation with him about fatherhood.
Oh my god, because that hasn't been done yet?
Well, kind of more extensive, you know?
I think you need to start reaching out for new fresh meat.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think still do that stuff, but I
Uh-huh.
think you need to start reaching out just to give people some more like variety. But yeah, still
Variety.
do the Thorpe
So
shit,
what
but
are some of
give
your
some
ideas?
Variety.
So what are you thinking?
I'm not, like I said, this is not going to be part of my job and the team.
I'm not asking for it to be your job, but like, you know, it sounds like
I
you have
don't
some
know.
ideas.
I just think like, yeah, okay, like what do we have right now? Like Thorpe's, sure.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else you got.
That's kind of it.
I'm
That's kind of it. In the Thorpe sphere, you got some characters. That's it. I mean, it's the same characters we have seen.
There's that.
Oh, you know what? You know what it is?
Server, the
Okay.
family, the weirdo family, whatever it's called, like a YouTube channel.
The Healthy Fit, that family.
Yeah.
I know nothing about them. I wonder if I could tell them, hey, you know, I have this channel and people have been giving you a bad rap. Maybe when to come in and
or maybe
kinda
like
clear
you
the air.
could look into them a little bit because I joined the server for it and I see people posting about it and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. So
right.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe let's branch, but stay close.
Branch
You know
would
what I
stay
mean?
close. Yeah, that's what they could too.
Yes. So where the orbiters are going, orbit.
So
That's what
also,
being an orbiter
like,
is about. You gotta orbit, dead man.
I need to check on some more of the find some other like bottom of the YouTube channels like myself, you know, and see what they're about and reach out to them. Be like, hey, we'll have a chill
You gotta
talk.
you gotta get your own fucking like lol cows and shit, dude. You gotta start farming.
Yeah, stuff like that. Okay. So what you cooking on right now?
Like, what am I gonna cook?
Yeah, what are you cooking?
Oh, I'm doing just like Southwest, like chicken, rice, and black bean bowls with homemade pico. And yeah,
that sounds pretty good.
I don't have any avocados, but yeah, it'll get rid of some of my
no
produce
avocados,
and
man.
shit.
Man, that
I
sucks,
know.
man.
I was like, that's the worst.
Yeah,
But I got it.
that sounds pretty good.
I have to prep my like food around like what I have and like I don't waste food. So you start with produce first. So
Absolutely, you do.
that's how you
For those in the chat, like, what are you guys cooking on? Have you already had dinner? Are you working on dinner? What are you guys doing?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. I love food
Yeah,
chat.
I want to hear that too. Hopefully, healthy stuff, not like fast food. I haven't had fast food in like 2 weeks, I think, which is a long time for me. And when I did have fast food, it was like I got Jack in the Box tacos. It was so bad. It could have been worse. I was like, why am I doing this? I'm at Jack in the Box. I should be here. And I was about to say, the ultimate cheeseburger, but I was like, nope. Let me just get 4 tacos. I'm good.
Not good stuff.
That was a lot better.
No one responded to your question.
Not yet. There's some delay. There's always a little delay.
Oh, that's true. Jack in the Box has the worst tacos, but they're like the best, worst tacos, you know?
I mean, they taste great when you're hungover. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like what?
Or you have like $2 in your pocket when you're.
Well, that's the thing too. They're cheap. They're like super cheap.
Now it's $2 a taco.
What? $2 a taco? I thought Jack in the Box near me for $2 you can still get 2 tacos. So I guess.
Okay, is it 2 for 2? I'll have to look it up, but.
I guess it depends on where you live.
It used to be $1.
It used to be $1 for sure.
For 2 tacos. Yep.
Thank you, Trump. I thought we were supposed to get these prices down. Didn't get these prices down, and also now he's sweeping for Epstein.
I was gonna ask you. So I had like a friend like message me or whatever, and he's like, "Are you seeing this shit like about Trump and like the Epstein shit?" And I was like, "No."
It is crazy,
I've been
dude.
super busy. I like hadn't checked Twitter at all, right? In like 3 days.
He's like sweeping for Epstein.
Yeah, he's like, what did he? There are no like client records.
Yeah.
Like what? I thought, didn't you just tell us you were going to release the records that we already know exist?
Right.
And now he's just like trying to make everyone look stupid and I hate using this word, dead man, gaslight everyone into being like, we never said there were any records, and now we looked into it and they didn't exist.
Right.
But we told you they did.
Exactly.
It's like, and a bunch of people are like, it doesn't matter what side you're on, right? Everyone's just like, what?
Yes, exactly.
That was a pretty unifying force.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm pretty hard right. I'm very conservative over here.
Yeah,
but I look at this whole situation. I'm like, fuck you, Trump. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. You want to be a pedo sweeper? You go to Alligator Alcatraz. That's where you go.
You know what, dead man? I like when the Trump stuff started. Like, that was back when I was trying to like get out of conspiracy groups, right? And I was just like, oh my God, Donald Trump is actually running for president. He represents everything the Republican Party hates, right? It's like. And they still just brought him in, and he was a big Hollywood guy, and we knew he scammed a lot of people for a lot of years, and we knew he was friends with
He scammed us. He scammed me.
And we
I voted for the guy. He
was in
scammed
the
me. He
I
scammed
didn't
me.
vote for Trump.
If there was a button right now I could press that to
literally
be like,
didn't do it.
I should be careful what I say.
I couldn't vote for either because I was like, correct.
All right, now
It
I
was
did get a
just-
response
it's
from the
still
chat.
in your
He said he had a kebab meat and chips.
Okay, that sounds like takeout, so that counts. I guess as cooking.
I mean, that's
All right.
that's better than like
Oh, I guess it's like,
Whataburger or
what did you have
McDonald's or
for
something,
dinner?
you know?
Yeah. Kebab meat.
Yeah.
All right.
Like if you're gonna eat out, like, you know, support like it gets something different other than
Local,
just
low businesses.
a Whopper, okay?
No, it's like the worst thing ever.
Ghost user,
No.
I should team up with Perspicacity to give casino boys a run for their money. Call it Night of the Living Dead. Perspicacity doesn't like me.
What does that have to do with the show at all?
Yeah, but he does not like me. First off, he's the wrong kind of gay. No. Actually, he's pretty much the right kind of gay. He's open by his
It's
gayness.
not my battle.
That's not your battle.
It's not my battle.
What? But Perspicacity?
No.
Are you friendly with him?
I don't talk to him. I think I'd only been in DC with him a couple times, and he just told me to shut the fuck up or something.
I don't.
But
Look, I don't hate him.
I am out of the drama sphere. Okay.
I'm not a hater. I'm a lover. Deep
We're
down inside.
innovators.
No matter what I say, just keep that in mind. I'm a lover. Okay. But like I understand.
I know.
I snaked the Dymo. I made some mistakes along the way with
We
things.
betrayed people.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? We got you back. So whatever.
Yeah.
Bygones are bygones, right?
Exactly.
That's how I
and
feel
the
about
Dymo
it.
can come back, and I'll be like, well, what's up, man? You still doing the samurai thing or what? What's going on? You still dancing around like that? What's going
I
on?
tell you my favorite thing that he ever did, and it was
What's
like
that?
a more recent one because I don't see him around anymore. But when he like dunked the cat into like the boiling liquid, like he was killing Axel's cat after it died. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
That is my favorite thing that Diamo ever did. Like
was
honestly,
pretending to
like,
kill his cat. Yeah.
I watched that thing like
So like CE, that's the link right there. That's
Yeah.
the VC link. You can use that to join the Discord, and you could join this. Right now,
that's just silly goose.
we're just talking about whatever.
Diamo.
And now we're talking about Dymo. He's another character in the sector. He kind of left after I betrayed him.
I don't know what he does anymore.
kind of a really dumb thing that happened. And but a lot of dumb things were happened. A lot of dumb things happened. But you move on. You move on.
Yeah, you move on.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. People do terrible things to people. I think like truths are pretty cool, but like you got to make like war go on for like a couple years, you know?
Yeah,
And then truth it out.
In this sector right now, currently, like in the Thorpe sphere, everyone's like being very friendly right now, except for the Thorpes. It's like everyone gang up on the Thorpes, and they're very vile. Like, I could not be in an ironic Thorpe, like pro bin guy, because it's fucked up. You know, it's fucked up shit.
There is. I know everyone's like, it's ironic. And they send all the money anyway.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I did that for a little bit with oh wait. So that kind of answered my question. One of my theories is that a lot of people I think the two people who still donate to the Thorpes do it ironically.
I would never donate that much. Like the amount of money these like guys are donating, because they talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. It's like we've seen like Grace since like show us like this is how much I've sent them. And it's like, bro, that's not ironic, and that is not for like the content. Like you've got serious issues with like your finances. Like what are you doing? Is this like, I think like Thorpe simping has become like gambling. When I see people paying money to have people blocked on the Thorpe, I just I'm like, what? Like, it's like these people are addicted.
Now, what are they gambling on? Are they gambling on the Thorpe success?
They're gambling on attention from Grace. So the more money they throw at them, right? Or if they say, hey, I want to go like meet up with you, right? It's like, oh, that's content. Like they're always just trying to get something out of people. But it's like that Kevin dude, he was paying people, like paying them to like ban certain like members from like being in chat. Cappy was one of them, I think, because Cappy called him out for requesting nudes from her that are already free.
Oh, Cappy, that's all. Yeah.
We're not gonna go down the Cappy hole.
That's another character. Okay.
We're not going down any of the holes. Okay.
So
I was like, that's the kind of simpage that we're talking about.
All right.
Like,
Tomorrow's stream is coming up with the game plan, because it doesn't sound like we're gonna be able to do it now. Coming up with a game plan, a plan of action, of people to interview or have conversations with. That'd be great.
Okay.
Could have like just guys talk to me, please.
I love brainstorming ideas.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of brainstorming like papers, like, you know, when they make girls gay things that are like, what are you doing this week? And you write it all down.
Oh, now CE, I want to ask you, dude, you said, dude, I'm so sick of Trump was one of my calling points left out. Okay, so like with this whole thing of like the way Trump is like gaslighting, if you will, or sweeping for Epstein,
letting the shit out of people,
like acting like, oh, there's never any Epstein files. Why are we still talking about Epstein? You know, why are we still asking about this?
It doesn't exist anymore, guys. Like he just did like an abracadabra poof, or like what is it, the Men in Black where they put the thing up and you have no memory. He like tried that one, and people are like, "Wait a second, this was a big reason a lot of people are."
Here's what I gotta do, Ghost User, and I mean this. I can reach out to Perspicacity to be like, then let's do a stream. Let's do it. Let's have a conversation. We just talk. We just talk, man. And then from there,
what are you gonna call it? Oh, I got it. Sips with Percept.
Oh, what?
What you would call the stream. Sips with Percept.
A sip with Percept?
Yeah. It's perfect. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, probably. I'll definitely put his name there for sure.
I'm just saying it's clever. Whatever. This is why you ruin all your fucking shows. This is what I was saying earlier.
If you think I've ruined all my shows, us now. You're
Any
welcome.
show that any.
You're welcome to come up with stuff. You could be in the writer's room. Okay.
I'm trying. I used to be in the writer's room.
Yeah. So
you've cast me to the side. You threw me onto a hot sidewalk and said,
Did I?
"Bye, Nail."
I need to cool down this
Pretty
AC
much.
for a second. It's kind of cold in here.
And I have great ideas. I used to be a moderator in your server, and then you just cast me to the wind after I did what you said I was allowed to do. So, yeah. Rude. All right, I think I got all of that out. Sorry, dead man, if that sounded aggressive or honoring.
So let me write that down. You said a sip with percep.
A sips with percep.
A sip.
A sip with percep.
A simp or sip?
A sip.
A sip. Okay. Okay.
You have to be sipping on something like tea or
Yeah,
like
got you.
brandy.
Okay. All right, we could do that. We could do that. That could be the name for the stream. But we'll do that.
Easy. It's easy. It's manageable. Simple.
That's right.
You go too crazy sometimes. Simplicity is the key, you know?
Simplicity. I like that idea. I agree with that.
Simplicity.
Keep it simple.
Simplicity. I'll post have my Cash App in the chat right now.
All right.
I ain't getting any more simps. I'm just kidding.
All right, that's a good idea. I'll reach out to him and I'll see if we can make something happen.
Whose call was that? Give them credit for it. Someone posted in the.
Well, it was you came up with the show idea, but
I came up with the show idea after somebody
Ghost
posted.
User was like, reach out to him. So definitely Ghost User. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading his chat.
Well, this is the perfect time for my headphones today. So always a pleasure talking to you, and I look forward to this project, Mr. Deadman.
All right. Well, you have a good one.
And the new team. So you have to make like a team room or something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You take it easy. All right. CE says Trump was obviously boys with Epstein forever and the Clintons. Also, dick writers, Israel. Yeah. Also hate how Trump uses the UFC and Dana White to get younger people in and they act like right wing matters. Yeah. So like, you know what? Today really like showed me what Trump is really all about. Like, I was one of those that would like, I guess, sweep for Trump. And after seeing this, I'm like, I just can't. I just cannot do that. Because like I said, in the best case scenario, he is just sweeping for him and defending and protecting information for others, but he's still sweeping for a PDF file. Worst case scenario, he's in bed with him and was in bed with some of those girls. Either way, he belongs in Alligator Alcatraz. That's what I think. I'm very curious what the conversations will be like with like my neighbors or also like blue collar guys who were like pro Trump, whatever. I mean, come on, like a lot of guys were, right? But after this, if this doesn't shake them and make them realize, oh man, we're fucked. It's like, how do you want to be fucked? One way or the other, you're going to get fucked. That's how I see that. Anyway. That's it. Does anything else happen during this Ruvalo stream? I don't think so. We'll find out. Let's check it out.
You say the slur would be the N-word whale. Killer whale with a hard R, N-word whale. Come on.
Ow.
Anyways, low cannot be.
You got on there?
What's that?
Go roll.
Oh, I love this song. Yeah, Andrew.
So these three chicks met together to do IRL content. They're just hanging out, drinking beer, talking with this Jeremy dude.
This
Nick
is a song.
that's my shit. Yeah, dude, that's my shit. I love that song.
Andre Nicolina, baby.
I love Andre Nicotina.
Yeah.
He was the only rapper I actually liked back in the
Doing
day.
that in real life.
It was Andre, Ghetto Boys, Gangstar, and a couple other guys. But yeah, dude, Andre Nicotina was my shit.
Gangstar's beats
I don't
just
know
get
who that
really
is.
repetitive,
I
though.
don't know them.
I don't know them either.
You know, okay,
It's
well.
like old, like 90s. Yes, fine, Xavier. Stop it with the dick stuff, my brother.
Oh, he does.
He's my.
Xavier does.
I got like 8. I got dick bombed from the
He's
same
my
guy,
brother.
and I kept banning. And then I was also, I'm just like giving no reaction, but I guess I just gave him reaction. I don't really know how to. No, I was.
God damn it, Chuckles just texted me.
A ghost user. I don't think normies actually comprehend the darkness in the elite circles, and they therefore do not know how serious Epstein stuff is. Yeah, I don't think they really think about that. It's very dark, like extremely dark, like as dark as you can get.
I don't think Chuckles is happy that I'm here on panel right now.
Find this ring is crazy. Ruby is fucking going on a banning.
Dude, yeah. If you whip your dick out, and even Foreman's banned for my StreamYard, how are you even in here, bitch? You've
What
been
are you
banned
talking about?
for the N-word thing. Just like,
Hey, Hurricane, how's it
That's the
going?
chick that did the N-word tower to get back at Dalmatian, dog.
I
You are
didn't fully
not one
type
to
it out,
talk.
and I think that matters. I only typed the first couple letters.
The details.
Yeah, right. Come on, Low.
Tour,
We have one African American that can actually speak the truth. Low. Ruby is a racist, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, so Lo is African American. Lo is part black, like 18% black.
Officially a racist.
The racist stunt dancing, who I just sent a
So when reparations happen, he gets like maybe like 2% of that. Is that how much black she is?
too is also an African American man, and he loved me, so. And he's got the LOL angel here.
She did not just say that, bro.
Right? That was pretty racist, Low. She calls me racist. Ruby, you're really confirming the fact that you are the racist here.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. Yeah.
Oh my
it's
god.
confirmed. No,
It's
I'll never.
all right.
Do
He probably likes it, dude. All those black guys
again.
like it when you treat
You
him like
know,
shit.
and of course, Triggerman like screenshot it and sends it to everyone, and so does Ryder. The two like,
Dude,
fucking
I'm
weird-
getting. You know what I'm getting called right now?
What?
A PDF.
Dude.
No, because my Discord server, I didn't know that like the overall server wasn't 18 plus. Like I didn't know how to do
Oh
it.
boy. See, this is why I don't do
Just said it
Discord.
was.
That's what
I
happens when you
just
do
said it
Discord.
was. And then this guy, like, and I'm like, okay, you can add like an extra layer to like the channels to make it 18 plus. But like this guy got mad that he got timed out for an hour. And then he went on to an actual PDF server where people are saying have said
Yeah, welcome to the game, dude. That's...
Wait, what? What? Wait, back that up. She's being called a PDF because of something that happened in her Discord server.
PDF server where people are saying have said
Yeah, welcome to the game, dude. That's people are fucked up around here. You piss them off and they go straight to the worst thing possible.
Like, just with like this police sirens going, being like, whoop whoop, 13 plus server, 13 plus. Oh, you could have just let me know, brother. Like, what the fuck?
All it takes is yes.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, you got to be careful with that shit.
People get wild. I didn't even time him out.
No.
Yeah. Well, you're clearly not a pedophile, so I wouldn't worry about that one.
Yeah, I would hate that.
Hey, Universal. What's up, dude?
So I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger. I'm about 2 beers deep. How deep are you guys?
Yes.
I love his content. I love the conversations.
No,
that he
yeah.
hosts. Ava did
Yeah,
something.
man, I think I'm like 8 shots in. So they're covering up everything because he's still active. He's still active, huh? That's right. Oh, that's right. There is that theory that he's not actually dead. He could still be alive in a bunker somewhere. That is an interesting theory. I know people that said like, the ear and nose don't match. Okay. I'm open to that theory, but I would like to see some more. I'll keep an open. No, like I'll keep an open mind on that.
Tell me that Universal. Yeah, don't step to him.
Oh, it's Universal. Lo, can we just rip the Band-Aid off already? Lo, are you going to marry Universal or should you quit trying?
Oh my god.
Am I going to marry him?
I don't want to have
He wants to marry you.
I think that I like, what I have going for myself right now, being single, doing whatever, and I don't need to.
So that's a no. That's a no.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead and see if anything happens with this panel. Okay, they have some other people pop on. Let's see what happens there. Okay, now they have a bunch of people on here. What happens now?
Another dog. I feel like we're having like irresponsibility, like speed run. Like how irresponsible can we be?
How many animals are in your house?
3 total. We have 1 dog, and Adriana has 2 cats.
And these are non-human animals. Yeah.
Yes,
Bro, I
I'm
don't
not putting any
understand
humans.
like that.
We have the goat.
All right, I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna let the tiger react, and I heard the tiger's a really good reactor, so we're gonna let that happen.
Look for it one day.
Oh, that poor thing.
What direction?
Yeah, where did the goat end up going?
Back to the owners. He's only fostering it.
Oh, okay, good.
Princess, do you see yourself staying in that house, or like what direction do you see yourself going in? Like, do you think you're gonna like find your own crazy bitch to like stir shit
No,
up?
definitely. I don't want to do what Darius says. Like, it's working for him. He has good numbers, but I definitely don't want to. I mean, I'll do a little bit of drama, but I'm not going full blown what he's doing, like trying to get arrested and shit. I said like weeks ago, like we should probably. I like Merc personally, but we should cut her off. Once she called the cops the first time, I was like, please, no more Merc at the house, please. And then now she's been over more and more. The cops been called at least 3 times because of her in particular.
I like how you think Merc's the problem and not Darius.
Wasn't that your friend though, Bronx?
Darius is the problem. I'm like, what's that?
I said, wasn't that your friend?
Like, I still like Merc, but she's not allowed the house anymore. She's just she's manic. So
like, if somebody got the cops called to my house 3 fucking times, I would be pissed too. So.
Yeah, like the person bringing it IRL. That's the problem. The person bringing it IRL. That's the problem.
Well, what's crazy is she's trespassed from the house as part of the court case. She has a protective order against her, against Darius, I believe. And yet the other day she showed up wasted, drunk on our doorstep. So it's never a dull moment here. Never a dull moment.
Yeah, I saw a video of her just like, and it was highly concerning because she was just like passed out on the grass, and I was like, what the fuck? But I know what it's like to be just like totally spiraling out like that. So I feel for her. But
did you hear the new news? There's new news.
No, I've been offline. We were flying around. I didn't get in until like 7. It was like super late.
So she is getting evicted from her apartment. Her roommate's kicking her out, and she's begging us to let her move in here. And again, she's trespassed, and there's a PO order, but she wants to move in here. It makes no sense. And she sells a case against Darius, but she wants to move in. It makes no fucking sense.
I mean, honestly, maybe. Why is she getting evicted? Her roommate just doesn't like her?
I don't know all the details because I think she's claiming that she did not pay rent, but then Merc has like proof of her paying rent, but the landlord's not getting rent. But I also heard about noise complaints because she's like a very loud streamer. I don't know, but I heard she was getting evicted and leaving the apartment today.
They said she's a very loud streamer.
I mean, she's pretty loud, yeah.
Is she louder noise complaints involved. I can get pretty loud. I get concerned about my neighbors.
I mean, she's like
you
complex, so maybe it's different there. And like she pushed a kid into the pool the other day on her stream, so I don't know. It could be anything.
What?
Shit, yeah. What?
That's mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lord have mercy, child.
Wait, I don't think I answered the question. Your answer is, I'm gonna lease. So I'm gonna stick around here until then. That will like end in like May or something next year, and then after that, I think I'll stay in Austin, but I'll probably like get my own apartment.
By drinking light or dark? Drinking light. Drinking vodka. Sky vodka. I'm doing shots of Sky vodka. Or Mr. Black. So this would be dark. To answer that. I was doing $5 a shot, pretty much. 8 shots in. Pretty much. Oh, look, they raised $45. Hey, that's good. They're going to go it looks like they're going to go thrift shopping.
That's probably my plan.
How much is it to get your own place? Like, are you going to stay in Austin, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. If anything, also, I'm trying to go closer downtown, but it will be a lot more expensive. My rent's like super, super cheap here. That's one of the benefits.
How much do you pay for your room, if you don't mind?
Like $500 without utilities.
Wow. That's really
good. How far are you from downtown?
I miss paying this.
It's about a half-hour drive from downtown. That's one thing that sucks.
That sucks. That sucks.
Oh, so you're in like a suburban hell.
Yep. We're like in a McMansion. And all the houses next to us are McMansions.
Jeremy just backstage. What a loot. Oh, wait, no. Well, Jeremy deserves that. Jeremy's still backstage, but I guess he kind of lost those privileges via bad behavior.
I mean, I would say he could come back up if he knew how to behave himself.
Yeah, maybe one more try.
Because I learned from experience, Jeremy, you can give him 100 chances, he's gonna fuck up everything.
I gotta say, I think reacting to the Thorpes doing their like VC jumps, talk about like religion and politics and fatherhood stuff. I think that's more entertaining than this so far. Hold on, I'll play some more of this.
Every time.
You have no faith. You know, you have to speak.
I gave him like 10 chances and he broke the rule every time. He's banned now.
I'm adding him to my prayer list, and it's definitely gonna hit. So get ready.
Yeah, pretty much have to go light on the alcohol. Like, I pretty much don't drink beer anymore, for the calories. Trying to lose weight. So they say alcohol is not really good for you anyway if you're trying to lose weight, but it is what it is on that one, you know.
I'm sorry, bro. People in the chat are so fucking funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I need to
guys.
Do we do?
I gotta turn.
Yeah, and I see that the viewers are pretty much dropping on this stream here. I might have to wrap this one up here, honestly. Let's shift gears on this. That's let me close out of all this here. Let's just do this for a moment. All right, chat. Before I sign off, whatever you guys want to talk about, if you have any questions or anything, let me know and we can get into it. I'll say the day seems a little bit off. I think a lot of it has to do maybe with the news regarding Trump and Epstein. I drink some strong black coffee. Well, I drink that every morning. Every morning. With a little bit of the collagen stuff. It's supposed to be good for your skin. I don't know if I see any results. Yeah, but right now, if you have any, we could talk about whatever, man. Yeah, the day seems kind of off. I drink coffee all day long. I thought about getting a coffee maker for the shed. No. It would be ideal. The only problem with that is that with my experience with coffee makers, did I already watch Grace and Ben? No, I have not watched them. We talked about Trump. I tried to watch some of the Ruvalo stuff. Honestly, it was as exciting as watching paint dry. Oh, the reason why I haven't got the coffee maker for the shed is my experience is like coffee makers tend to like attract like bugs, like you know, like those little roaches, you know. And being a shed, like these walls are very thin, a very thin wall with some like sprayed on insulation. So, and then outside it's like, you know, some bushes and stuff. And I would be asking for bugs to be coming in. of solving the bar between the sexes. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're kind of deep into this stream already. I feel like watching it now. I mean, this stream right here. You know, I wanted to talk about the Trump and Epstein stuff to get that off my chest. You know, kind of vent on that. Stream wise, I think it was very successful. I mean, there was a lot of donations in the beginning, a lot more than usual. So that's cool. But like, you know, my thing is like just making it entertaining. You know, just make it entertaining. And I think this was more of a, you know, just kind of venting and just kind of just processing like this whole thing. Like, you know, were there signs that Trump was in bed with Epstein before? Yeah. Did I look the other way? Yes, I definitely did. But after today, it's like, no, man, he's definitely in bed with him. There's something going on here that's very, very weird. Tomorrow's stream we'll go all Thorpes as per usual. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'll reach out to Perspicacity. Oh yeah, he'll talk about the Epstein stuff. Okay. All right. Yeah. We could talk about that then for sure. That'd be a good stream. Yeah, the press has a rabbi and they kiss the wall. They all kiss. That tells you what you need to know. For sure, right? Gotta kiss that wall. All right. Well, I think I will wrap the stream here. Tomorrow we'll stream. We'll keep it definitely heavy Thorpe related. Okay. And but yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. I do appreciate you guys here hanging out. And yeah, man. So shout out to Ghost User.